to the grand finals of the Heroes Hype Premier Series North America. 6 cups have culminated to this moment. Points were earned, games were lost, games were won. Money was earned as well. Lots of pizza money, lots of steak money. But we are here. We've made it through the playoffs. We've had 3 rigorous days of back and forth battles from best of 3s to best of 5s. We are now in our game number, I guess we're in our best of 7 series here and our final matchup of the day for the Heroes Hype Premier Series North America. Thank you all for joining me. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your goldfish, we got ourselves a game. And if you're sitting at home and you're wondering how we got to Battlefield of Eternity, don't worry, I got you covered. The home team is going to be Team Feedem. They lost the coin flip. Looking for Work opted for first pick priority in game number 1. Infernal Shrines and Sky Temple were banned out by Looking for Work. Alterac Pass.
100 bonus 10 LFW.
Thank you so much, Straw, for the 100 bits. Very much appreciated, my friend. Team Feedem banned out Alterac Pass and Hanamura, and Battlefield of Eternity will be the first pick by Looking for Work. Let's go ahead and get back into our draft because I feel like we're moving through this fairly effectively. Now, on the left-hand side, they're going to respect the main tank Uther ban that Fury has been playing so very effectively. We saw that in game number 1 on Volskaya Foundry versus CTV. Holy shock value. If there was ever a game to watch holy shock value, it was that game 1 from any game with Fury playing main tank Uther. Holy shock value is insane. But we see the Sylvanas banned out as they do not want to deal with that one from the members of Looking for Work. And then we also are going to be seeing the Tracer and the Joanna banned out on the right-hand side. Oh, Buttspot, what are you doing here? Fox Pants, thank you for the, or Foxy Pants, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, my friend. I have no idea what's happening in chat, but I'm just going to go ahead and get back into the draft here. All right, so first pick on Battlefield, they're actually going to be going into the Garrosh and looking for that control within the fight, looking for that repositional factor, and then we could be seeing something like a Hanzo paired in with that, maybe even a Greymane to dive in and blow up. We'll see how that draft does progress. Now, they do have these 2 picks here on the left-hand side. The members of Team Feedem are known for having, well, Collusion, who plays an insanely good Karazim, so we might see that further down in the draft. They don't really need to prioritize that just yet, unless they're worried about that being banned out and they really, really want to have it for the fight. But Vala will be the pick up here, so that's going to be their main race for the Immortal phase, and they're going to grab a Tassadar. Tassadar value within the Heroes Hype Premier Series has been very, very, very high. Like, he has been drafted, I'd say in the majority of games, like over 50% of the games, he's had some sort of involvement, whether it be draft or ban. And the games that he's in, I would say, have a very high win rate. I don't know the stats off the top of my head. I've never crunched the numbers, but in my opinion, you know, thinking back to a lot of the games in the Heroes Hype Premier Series playoffs, Tassadar has got value. But Ana Li Ming on the right-hand side, going to go for that nano boost on Li Ming. Going to have some race potential right there. Now, if they're afraid of it, I would say ban out the Greymane here, but they're actually going to get rid of the Zeratul. Okay. I was thinking the Greymane just because it pairs into the Li Ming. It sets up a lot of the reset value for her. He's also able to kind of dive in with the Garrosh who steps up. And so it's just, I think the Greymane value is really, really strong here. And they're more afraid of the Zeratul though, which, all right, I can see it. What build do main tank Uthers go? I've honestly seen them usually go into Zap build. Exactly, yeah. I've seen them go into Hammer the Lightbringer, so that way you can get the cooldown reduction on Righteous Hammer and you go all into Righteous Hammer, but that's also a composition we see over on Infernal Shrines, and that's also paired into the Kerrigan, so you have this chain CC moment and you're just blowing up single targets and you're able to just run right through them. There we go. Alrighty, Ariel was banned out on the right. There's the Karazim. This is, yeah, that was like, I don't think they were going for Ariel. I think they were going to go for Karazim, especially on Battlefield of Eternity, where you're going to be looking for more race, more attack damage. But this is, I wouldn't say full dive, but this is a lot of dive. You know, if you swap the Vala for a Maiev, then maybe you'd be considering that full dive. But overall, they're going to have some good controls, some good engages, as well as some disengage opportunities as well. That Anubarak's going to be the main crux for that team, how they enter into some of these fights. Last 2 picks coming out, I personally like the Greymane. Solo lane, you could see like a Malthael, or you could see something like a Leoric. I think both of those are really, really strong here, but actually going to go for the Arthas, and that makes a lot of sense here. You want to have the cooldown reduction, the auto attack speed reduction into something like a Karazim. So, you know, every 3rd punch is going to be providing some extra damage if you go into those Iron Fists. So if they're attacking slower, you're not getting those autos out, and you're just going to be not mitigating, but slowing down the team fight advantage. But there's the Malthael on the left-hand side to go into the Arthas. We'll see how that matchup works out. But here's your first draft for the grand finals, everybody. The members of Team Feedem, a weighted advantage in their favor. As you can see, that +1. We'll see what happens here. I'm so pumped about this game. If Feedem really let Lutano play Vala without the new skin, I'm rioting. Oh, and Argy would just... I'm rioting. Exactly. I was obsing when the skin came out. Ooh. Yokage, what you do? No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for coming by, bud. I hope you're having a wonderful night. I hope that the Gilly Shark practices are going well. I'm excited to see you all in the Season 8 of Nexus Gaming Series, which, by the way, if anyone wants to play competitively in a league, I believe Nexus Gaming Series is just now, it's like getting close to finishing up the sign-up, so get your team in. Let's get into the cast. On the left-hand side, we got the members of Team Feedem. We're going to be seeing Collusion on the Karazim. We have Lutano going to be on the Vala. Zugrug will be on the Anubrak. We have Toasty on that Tassadar, and Cure will be on the Malthiel. On the right-hand side, we have Tomster on this Arthas, playing for looking for work. Fury going to be on the Garrosh. Casanova going to be on the Li Ming. Goku on the Greymane. And then we are going to be seeing the Arthas played by... Oh, excuse me. Oh my god, my brain. Dark Chimera will be on the Ana. Dear Lord. I was like, hold on. I said this Arthas already. I like the way that they're playing this. They're trying to see how the enemy team is setting up for this first objective. Can I jump? I was gonna see if I could jump over to their vision really quickly and just see how what they were gonna see and who initiates first. But either way, they know that they're down here, so the Arthas goes into top. The rest of the 4 go into bottom lane. Questing wise, we do have that Tassar with the Saiyan Fusion at level 1, and we have that Warbreaker for the Garrosh as well. They're gonna be working their way through those stacks on top of all that. That's just gonna be Lutano just poking out a little bit here and there. Goku gonna step up. What did Anubrak go into at level 1? Okay, New Ruby and Arbor. Makes sense. I mean, into a Li Ming, that makes absolute sense. Garrosh is working through those questing talents. Also, we do have Eternal Hunger for the Arthas. Okay. Okay. No Frost Presence, no lockdown from that one, but doesn't seem like they want to use that as Lutano takes a lot of damage. Collusion does get the Radiant Dash over to them, and Fury just cycles out on the right-hand side. And let's jump over to our top lane matchup, as it looks like Tomster's just going to be playing the solo lane a little bit slower. This is actually what we've been seeing Tomster do significantly throughout the evening, is just kind of waiting for the waves to kind of crash into them and not really playing the solo lane super aggressive. Meanwhile, down in the bottom lane, going to be having a bit of a back and forth between these two teams over this camp. Looks like Collusion, that's a great Radiant Dash over the wall, just the friendly member. This camp is going to be, I'd say this is definitely going to be contested. I don't think this is going to be an easy pickup for the members of Team Feedem if they want to try and step up, as Zugrug taking a bit of damage. Garrosh stepping up as well, but they're not going to be able to find a toss onto any of them. That is going to be Collusion, but they're not going to be thrown over the wall. Another Radiant Dash out to the friendly member, and they grab the camp here for the bottom lane. Now, about a minute 45-ish before we get our Immortal phase, which will be in the north-south position on the map. Since we are in an observer mode, it is going to be showing us the Immortals for the blue side, so the race potential will be in the top portion, their defense portion will be in the bottoms, in case you're wondering. If we were to actually swap over to for example, you'll see them swap actually on the minimap once we swap vision to the red team and back to our caster view. So just a little thing for anyone who's wondering as the game does progress what those symbols mean. Always assume that it's for the blue team unless you can see that name popped up in the middle of the screen. Regardless, toss goes on to Collusion. Another Radiant Dash out. Li Ming has a nice Arcane Orb behind that. Collusion does need to Hearth back. Announcement for the Punisher will, for the Immortals going to be starting right now. So they are going to be able to maybe split off and grab that top lane camp. Cure putting a lot of pressure on the Tomster, and oh my god, no, I don't think Tomster wins this. First blood will go over to the members of Team Feedem as Arthas goes down in top lane. NGS time. I'm excited about NGS time. Yo, Zombie, how's it going? Thanks for coming by. Enjoy your gifted sub, my friend.
I shall purge your evil.
Get your finger guns, your Asthma Pog, and also your Baja Rages. Either way, we have our Immortal Face popped up, and they're going to poke in a little bit here and there with Casanova. This is just going to be the same thing with Lutano, just trying to get those Hungering Arrows out. They do need to stack up that level 4 questing talent. I believe it's the... Puncturing Arrow, okay. I always mix up Monster Hunter with Puncturing Arrow for some reason. I do not know why. But we are going to be seeing them just poke on this for a little bit. Arthas is clearing out bottom lane, so they can see that on the minimap. They know that they can play this a little aggressive. Zugrug is going to be getting thrown around, but this is the block totem coming out from Karazim. Punches rain into Goku, and Greymane goes down. Collusion looking for more, but no, actually they Radiant Dash back to the friendly member. Gonna go ahead and just work on this Immortal phase. Meanwhile, Malthael above us is going to be working their way back into this, and let's see what kind of fight they bring in, because it's a bit of a flank position. Fury throws them off to the side, just getting rid of that aggression onto them, and now these Immortals go to the race potential side, but it looks like they want to play this aggressive, maybe even defend their own Immortal. They're gonna slow them down a little bit while they do throw the Karazim and Vala over to the left-hand side with Cure as well. And that slow, I mean, it's not the biggest thing in the world, but you are going to mitigate some of that race potential or some of that burn coming out. They took it down to about half health, and that Immortal was near full when it went over to that right-hand side. So a lot of great play coming out so far. Let's go ahead and cycle through some of those numbers as well, get an idea of what the experience, damage, and healing looks like thus far into the game, and then we'll go ahead and look at the 7 talent tiers right after that one. But Immortal phase coming in through the bottom lane in favor for the members of Team Feedem, with a bit of an advantage here, about a quarter level, I'd say, with their 2-kill advantage. And front gate, I would say, is definitely what they're going to be able to get here. If they can get the fort, will be really... That's just going to depend on how aggressive they're going to be, as well as if they can find a kill. Cure rotates down, so this is going to be all 5 in bottom lane. They don't care about the solo lane soak, and I think Arthas sees this as well. They call the Arthas down to join the friendly team, because now they can, with this Immortal is still around half health, it is in melee range since it did lose the shield, they do threaten this fort, and if they can get this fort very early, that's going to be periodic catapult pressure coming through the lane, as well as just that little bit of a passive experience getting on top of a great Howling Blast coming out from the Arthas. Toss goes on a Lutano, they're looking for the kill onto them, finds the Vala there, reset for Li Ming. That was, I don't know if the Arcane Orb would have hit, but Hosty uses the phase shift to get right out of there. Clean disengage, and that's it. Whew. Old style Naventic feed? Dear Lord. I have not thought of that team name in a long time. Yeah, Vita said it immediately after I did. God, like Bob Ross Fan Club? Like, that's not a team name that I thought of till literally just now. Oh my God. So many good team names out there. Anyways, we have our bottom lane push coming in. Oh, actually, hold on. They're going to try and turn this around into Goku here, looking for that pressure onto the Greymane. That is going to be the toss to get them out of there, but Goku ends up going down, and Team Feedem putting the pressure on in game number 1 on Battlefield of Eternity. 3-1 in kills, 8-8 in levels, but they're going to find their 9th level very, very soon, and then 10 talent here shouldn't be too far away either. Immortal phase, you can see it's going to be on the left and the right-hand side, so this will be the race potential setup for both sides. As we discussed earlier, that the 2 axes is going to be signifying the race side for the blue team, and Tomster going to get picked off in top lane. Staggering out deaths like that's a bit of a rough go, because that was the Greymane who just respawned. You can see them joining in the friendly team through the top lane. Oof. And they'll be able to get 10 talents here off this. I don't think they're going to be staggering out of death. Malthael's going to hearth back for full mana, and Camp's going to be up in about 18 seconds on the right, 12 seconds on the right, 18 on the left, or a little bit less than that. A minute 45 on the bottom lane, and then top lane Camp is still up and available, but I think 16 talent tier is really what they're, not 16, 10 talent tier is what they're looking for right now. My brain's just skipping to a later portion of this map, apparently. Goku actually uses the razor swipe to get through that wall. I've never actually seen someone use that before. That's really ingenious. The only team that matters is Tempo Storm. There you go, Kage. That's weird. That's a weird way to show Gen G. Yeah. God dang. Oh, and Heroes Hearth and Dig. Oh my God. Just spam all your HCC emotes in chat. Let's just have that. Just chat full of HCC emotes. Anyways, 10 talent tiers here on the left-hand side. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Karazim is holding, considering the Divine Palm, but also could go into the 7-sided strike for some more aggression. With the way that they're playing this, I would expect it to be 7-sided. There's only been like 1 game during the HeroesHype Premier Series, or I would say like only 1 game I feel like I've ever casted of Collusion, where he actually went into Divine Palm, and that was like yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. In the best of 5 series, they actually took Divine Palm, and they didn't even need it. Like, it was still them winning, and it was just a, not a win more talent, but it was just like them being like, well, we can push and be insanely aggressive when we kind of have a buyback. Buyback's not the right word, but a safety net for our push. So that is, it's I like it. But they're actually going to be going into Divine Palm once again, looking for that. That is the same thing. I think it was on Battlefield of Eternity as well. Yeah, it was. It was the game number 3 yesterday versus Looking for Work. So this is actually a rematch of our Best of 5 series from yesterday that knocked Looking for Work into the lower bracket. Looking for Work had to progress through the lower bracket to get back to Team Feedem and verse them in the grand finals. That was something that I missed, and I just glanced at my notebook and realized myself. Either way, 10s on both sides. The Warlord challenge comes out. They dive out. That's going to be Cure getting very low. Drops the last rights onto Garrosh. I cannot believe it. They don't even lose Cure, but Goku ends up going down. That Divine Palm, as I noted, it is getting that value right there, and that will be Blue Immortal going out, and 4 members go down. Anna's able to get right out of there. Dark Chimera says, sorry team, I've done as much healing as I can, but it's not going to be enough. Mortal goes to the top lane, as it is the more well-defended lane here, and Malthael is just going to continue to push up bottom lane a little bit. You could see them rotate and join the friendly team, or they could just try and push up that lane a little bit further. We'll keep an eye on that bottom lane mini-map while this is going through the top lane. Also to note that Hosty on this Tassadar is just about 100 stacks away from finishing out the Cyan Fusion. It's over 100, but we're just caster mathing it to the side. Yes, the pin man. All of the emotes. Is that enough? More, Argy, more! Thank you all. Thank you for humoring me. 13 talent here, though, is rounding the corner for the members of Team Feedem, looking for work. I'd say on the back foot during this push. You can see them. They're playing close by their keep front gate. They are behind their keep. They don't want to lose too much out here and step forward and lose it. While Fury might be the oh my god, Dark Chimera has a little bit extra healing for them, and they survive with some 100 health or so. But the combo almost coming out from Casanova on that Li Ming, who was nano boosted as well. They end up taking a lot of damage, having to cycle back. Lutano is going to be putting some pressure on Goku. They get the kill. They sidestep the Arcane Orb, and this should be Lutano going down. Divine Palm will be there in time as Karazim ends up going down, sacrificing themselves to keep Lutano alive. Supports. So, Lutano though, was it in vain? Yikes. Wait, what? Okay. I think Hosty got a shielding off at the last second because we noted this in the last game, but we have this opportunity. Let's go ahead and show that here. Look at the range with the... That's the range to throw out a plasma shield from the psionic projection at level 7. It's 40%. The increased range is just wild to me. It's just really cool, to be honest. Either way, Immortal Phase will be popping up once again. It's going to be in the north-south positions, not phase shift. Oh no, it is phase shift. Okay, sorry, my brain blinked out. I was like, that's not what it's called. Either way. Fnatic still needs a championship mount, just saying. Wait, there's 2 of those dudes on the top right. Are you talking about over here? You talking about this boy? This big boy? Just him saying hi, like, what's up, bud? A little glitched out. That's okay. Obviously, the next hero is going to be Diablo because the map is glitching out, right? That's how it works in this game. Whenever there's a weird thing on the map, that's the next hero. Dimensional Shift, thank you so much. Phase Shift, I think that might be Phoenix's. Or I'm just completely wrong. I don't know. Either way, let's go ahead and we'll just see the Immortal Phase pop up here. There's going to be the Shaman Camp pushing out through top lane, so that will mitigate the catapult pressure coming in as well, so that at least they don't have to deal with that. Looks like Hosty going to be going up into the top lane to just push that back, so that way the catapult pressure will be amounting, because it is going to be consistent catapult pressure in favor for the members of Team Feedem, as they do have that keep down in top lane. And now with the Immortals on the racing side, you saw how quickly they burned through that Immortal while the enemy team was clearing out bottom lane. 16 talents here rounding. They have to make a fight happen here on the side of Looking for Work. Let's actually pull away the talents really quickly, see a little bit more of the fight that will be breaking out in front of all of us, and how they set up for this is going to be the big factor. It's going to be tossed onto 1. Zugrug is going to have to pop the Indomitable. Last Rates goes out, doesn't get the kill. Dark Chimera's got some healing, but that also is going to be Garrosh out for a little bit right there. Nubrak with the Burrow Charge out. Casanova will be getting the Nano Boost from the Ana right there, and oh my god, I can't. They're just turning this around and shredding through this enemy team. They get the Greymane, they find Tomster, Cure getting low. They actually get the reset onto Li Ming for that one right there, but Casanova gets picked off, and all that's left is Dark Chimera, who gets picked off as well. They could realistically rush through top lane and try and end the game, but it seems, yeah, they're going to grab the Immortal. Actually, no, they can't do top lane because they don't have a minion wave or anything like that, and I don't think that they have enough damage or even just anchoring to take all that down. Gonna pop a couple beetles out here. Zugrug just anchoring. That'll be fine though. 10 seconds on average for all these players, plus or minus. We're doing caster math. I miss Gilly Knot. Me too. I do as well. I just miss that. Like, I have not caught enough Gillyweed casting in general. Same thing with Dreadnought too. Like, I catch him here and there for Apex stuff, but I have not caught enough Gillyweed stuff from Rocket League. Either way, 16 Talentiers here on the left-hand side. We are going to be having Lutano just poking out on Tomster a little bit, and they're just trying to force them back. This Immortal still attacking from range as it does have shielding. You can see that glow around it as well as the fact that it does have that bar on the right. Both keeps are down. Goku going to get the last right start on them, but it's not going to get the kill. Tomster getting very low. They're going to step up. That is going to be Li Ming going down, so a lot of the core defense is going to be removed. She's probably one of the better defenders with the reset value. Everyone gets into the Nexus. That's going to be taunt onto the Warlord challenge onto Cure. Throw them into the Nexus. They end up getting the kill while he's in the Nexus, but with all that happening, they're still attacking the core, and the members of Team Feedem are going to be going up another game, or I guess they're going to be going up one game per se in this best of 7 series. GG, well played. Have you heard Baja's war cry? Yeah, it's this. My war cry. Adding honks to my stream deck was the best thing I could have ever done. Hall of Storms, not Nexus. All right, Yale. All right, Yale. When you're casting, it's kind of hard. Your brain just goes to the next thing. All right. All right. Now you're tagging me? Get out of here. You're going to Anaheim on Thursday? Wait, Kage, you're going... Oh, I forgot that you're going to BlizzCon. My brain just potatoed. Lore purist. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Straw, thank you for the 100 bits, my friend.
Terminator 100 bonus 10 LFW, turning it around.
What's up, John Knight? Thanks for coming by. Bloodsplat, how are you doing? I've never seen anyone get stuck in spawn for that long. Me neither. I really have never. I'm getting PTSD from the Goose Game for all those honks. The Hall of Honk, yes, the Hall of Honk. That's what it is. Hey, look at us. Who would have thought? Yeah, who would have thought, Argy? My brain goes full NA when casting. Shut up, Kage. Shut up, Kage. Thanks for coming by, bud. Oh, wait, I was gonna show something else. I was gonna show other stats, but we're here. We're ready to go. Next map. All right, let's see. Who is going to be choosing this? Let's see. The winners from that last map are this one. Team Feedem goes up. How am I doing? I'm doing wonderful. I have 2 more days of regular work. So I have work tomorrow, and then I'm taking the day off to no stream for me tomorrow. I'm just gonna go hang out with some friends, do some laundry, prep for BlizzCon a little bit, make sure that my camera and all of my batteries and stuff are charged up, clean my lenses, probably go out to the bar, have a beer with a friend or so, and then sorry, I just want to check one thing. It's gonna be Team 2 with that, so that's gonna be them wanting this and them wanting this. Okay, cool. And then Saturday, I'll be doing the Tespa Collegiate Series over on the Blizz Heroes channel. That starts at noon PDT, and that'll be with J-How. We have 5 best of 3s. And then Sunday, we have 5 best of 5s. That also starts at noon. And so Sunday's gonna be a wild, long day. Like that's gonna be a long one. 5 best of 5s. That's a long, long day. Yo, Kala, what's up? Thanks for coming by, dude. I saw you checking out the Blizz Hero stream for the Tespa Collegiate Series last weekend, or 2 weekends ago. Good to see you, bud. I hope everything's going over there good for WoW. I try and catch it here and there, and I'll throw it on and be like, I have no idea what's going on. But I'm glad to support you, my friend, and I'm hoping everything's going over well for World of Warcraft. And I did catch a little bit of that method race that you guys were doing. That was a blast to watch. That was definitely really, really fun to catch.
Dragon shot.
Maybe one gamer. So gamer. All right, let's get into the draft, everybody. I'm ready for this one. We are here. We are on Dragonshire. We have the members of Team Feedem up 1, plus they have... This is a weighted best of 7, so if anyone's wondering why it's 1+1, they are going to be up 1 game, but they also have the +1 due to the fact that they won through the winner's bracket. They didn't have to drop down to the lowers bracket at all, so that's the reason why. So it's technically, it's 2-0 right now in our best of 7 series. The members of Team Feedem only need to win 2 more games to be able to clutch this out, but we'll see. Looking for Work was looking like they're able to bring the pain, and maybe they just need to stretch their legs, per se, Nexus legs, Hall of Storm legs, if you will. But let's go ahead and find out how we got to Dragonshire, because I'm sure you're interested how we got to this map. We are going to be having the members of Team Feedem losing the coin flip. Looking for Work wanted first pick in game number 1. Infernal Shrines and Sky Temple were banned up by Looking for Work. Alterac Pass and Hanamura are going to be banned up by Team Feedem. Sorry, I don't have a Hanamura symbol. Battlefield of Eternity was the first map chosen by Looking for Work, and they lost that. They opted for first pick priority here on the side of Looking for Work for game number 2. So Team Feedem has decided to take us to Dragonshire. Let's go ahead and get back into our draft and find out what these teams are going for. Also, by the way, if you like music, you should go ahead and check out Kala's band. I believe it's called Kitsune. They have a CD out now, if not soon. Kala, you are more than welcome to throw that in chat if you would like to give a link for everybody. Either way, let's go ahead and get into this draft. We have the Uther main tank going to be banned out. They're respecting Fury. They're just like, no Holy Shock, no main tank Uther, not happening here. Sylvanas will be banned out once again, respecting her as well. We haven't seen much priority onto her outside of a couple series, and this is definitely one of them where they're really, really worried about it. 1 + 1 = 2. It's just because we have a weighted final, so I just want to make sure that it kind of reads correctly. Yeah, if someone wants to post the link for Kala's music, you're more than welcome to. I highly encourage you all to check it out. It's very, very good. Garrosh will be picked up here on the right-hand side. That is going to be Fury's mainstay. They really want that. They really, really want that one. It's just a new single. Okay, it's just a new single. I know that they were working on an album, and I think the album's finished. It might be in like mastering right now. I don't know enough about music, but like I've like loosely kept up with the actual CD. I know there was like a Kickstarter and everything, and that all got done, and I know I saw photos from recording sessions and stuff, so I assumed it was already out. That's my bad. Junkrat and Anubrak will be picked up on the left-hand side here. Going to be going for that dive potential. They have the web wrap shut down. Junkrat is going to have a lot of mobility, a lot of great poke. You're going to also have a lot of great control. We've been seeing this the steel trap build coming out from a lot of Junkrat players, getting an insane amount of value. 1 + 1 a window? Huh? What? What are you doing to me, Vita? Thank you so much, Argy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They better ban Rexar? There you go. Yeah, Pace, you can post it as well. Damn, Arky, fast hands. Spa, thank you for the follow. Alrighty, let's go ahead and dive into our draft a little bit further here. We have this Garrosh, we have this Alarak and Greymane. They're showing that they want to be aggressive here. They show that they want to bring the fight to the enemy team, and with that, they need to consider what support they want to get rid of. Stukov is pretty strong for being able to kind of step up in some of these fights. Tyrande might be a ban as well they would consider, or Alexstrasza. There's a lot of great healers that they can consider. Gonna be the Ana, though. I wasn't really banking too much on Ana. I wonder if they're just mostly afraid of the biotic grenade as well as the sleep dart setup for Garrosh to be able to step up. I think it's mostly, I think they're not too worried about the nano boost so much as they're worried about the utility her base kit has, which makes a lot of sense to me. Now, argue with the 400 buttons per second, exactly. Zulgin, thank you for the follow, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glad you're all enjoying the stream. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for hanging out. If I missed anyone, if I missed any alerts, I really do apologize. It's been a wild night, but we are going to be getting a Malfurion Tracer here. That's kind of terrifying. I'm looking forward to the BlizzCon merch store if there's not really any, so I'm looking at the BlizzCon's merch store, and there's really not anything I'm excited to see. Excuse me, have you seen Mecha Daddy Tyrael poster? I ordered that instantaneously. Decker Kane and Dahaka will round out the draft. We have seen Tomster really, really strong on the Dahaka play, and I like this Decker Kane as well. That offers a lot of utility into the composition they built together. There's a lot of lockdown, a lot of control. Stay a while and listen's an option here as well. HGC, or oh my god. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm just gonna go with HGC. Thank you for the follow. I'm looking at this and I'm like, I don't know how to split this. Also, everyone wish D in chat a happy birthday. Happy birthday, D. Our admin, our king admin for HeroesHype it's their birthday today, so much respect and much love to them. But Yrel will round out the draft on the left-hand side. I love this. Yrel into Dahaka, that's going to be a lot of good control, a lot of good self-sustain, a lot of mobility to kind of deal with him. And it's weird to say for a solo laner, but I mean, you do have that Avenging Rat to be able to jump over the wall or even just dive into the back and get behind the Dahaka and use the Righteous Hammer for some repositional factors. But Bandit is absolutely passed out. Didn't even try, it's just random typing. Okay. Do you have something that you'd like me to call you by instead? Do you have like a preferred alias or handle for the internet? Wait, so in scrims they asked me to ban Tracer every game and Lutano got it here? Kappa. Or excuse me, Monka S. Yeah. Did he say HGC is here, Kappa? Oh, yeah. I was just starting to read the first letters and they have HGCs. All right, everybody. I hope you're ready for this. I am. Let's get into the game. On the left-hand side, we get the members of Team Feedem up 2 in our best of 7 series. Collusion's going to be on the Malfurion. Hosty will be on the Junkrat. Kira's going to be on that. Yrel, Zugrog will be on the Anubrak, and Lutano on that Tracer. I'm terrified for that. On the right-hand side, we got the members of Looking for Work. HGC works for you? Okay, awesome. Straw, thank you for the 100 bits as we get into this game as well. I'll resend your alert when we get out of this game. On the right, though, Looking for Work, trying to enter this series. We are going to be seeing Goku on the Alarak, Fury going to be on the Garrosh. We have Tomster on the Dahaka, brush-stalking forward, Casanova on the Greymane, Dark Chimera on the Deckard Cain. Body block, excuse me, body check. A lot of body check Garroshes this evening. Have teams been watching the Gilly Shark play? Delay snack time? Okay, all right, yeah. After this game, Straw, please if I forget, please remind me. But Lutano taking a lot of damage up front. They end up getting the first kill right there. That's going to be the toss going out into Collusion. They're looking for a kill onto them, and they find it right there. That's going to be a 2 for none very early. And early experience, well, it doesn't yield you a ton, just sub 600 experience. I mean, minions have already beat that experience value, but you still have 600 more experience over the enemy team, so you have a bit of a window or a bit of a gap that you're already bringing to the table with that experience margin, and you can start to kind of run away with that in a sense. Now, this Bush party right now, hold on, let's get the player vision set up here really quickly. I just want to play around this right now as we do see Lutana with the recall. Haraja Cube comes out as well. Oh, they were looking for it. Fury was trying to step up. They're trying just to be very aggressive into this team, and I like it. Just pushing them to be on the back foot constantly could be the way that they answer this on the side of Looking for Work and find their way into this best of 7 series. I personally don't think this is going to be a 4-0 or a 3-0 in a sense in favor for Team Feedem. I think Looking for Work have got themselves an opportunity, and they've got the skill level and also the team compositions to be able to take this to at least, I would say we can comfortably go to a game 5-6 here. I would love a game 7 personally, but we'll see. We'll see. Casanova gets bodied right there by the enemy team, and that's going to be Team Feedem starting to rotate around. And so the other thing to highlight right now is going to be heroic kills based. So it's, you know, sub 1 minute in the game, 2 kills got them near 600. About a minute into the game, you have 417 from that 1 kill. So you can kind of see there's a bit of a gain to get, you know, those early game kills. They don't yield a ton, but you are still able to, Goku. Chain CC, they should get the kill. Yeah, that's going to be Alarak going down. I don't think they had any sadism to reset. They might have had a little bit from Applied Force. But overall, I like the way that the teams are playing it. I'm rambling here, but I love the way the teams are playing it. Hello, Gilly Shark here? Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, body check. They've been watching them Gilly Shark games. There was a Decimate game earlier as well. If you missed it, I highly recommend going back and checking it out. It was on the Towers of Doom game earlier this evening, so if you're wondering at least specifically for what map, you can at least check out that one. But that will be Malfurion getting picked off. Casanova might be going down here, rolls away to disengage, has the eyes in the dark as well. A little bit harder to target right there. Goku gonna go ahead and eat the pulse bomb from Lutano. Greymane dives in, looking for the kill onto Tracer. Do you have... Oh, if it was like a split, not a split second, but a couple seconds faster, I think Lutano would have gone down to the splash damage. Let's go ahead and jump into the top lane, get an idea of what our solo lane matchup looks like, because it's been a little bit of a back and forth moment up here. Both these members putting some pressure onto each other. You can see I keep highlighting this, but Tomster utilizing the gate to their advantage. That's a big thing that I think a lot of people, even myself, struggle with, is when you're in that solo lane, utilizing the utility you have in the lane, utilizing your structures to actually burn down the wave faster. Same thing like Dahaka using a tongue drag onto a siege giant camp, or the siege camp, to pull it closer to the tower so the towers burn it down faster. This CC, not CC, but this control going into Zugrug is just annoying, but look at the brush shot coming in from the Dahaka as well. They should be popping up right on top of Anubrak, gets the kill onto them, and then they find a kill on top of the Malfurion. Looking for work, is putting in some momentum, and they find a second kill on Lutano here. Razor Swipe, one more. There's Tracer going down. Cure is all alone. Did they have a Righteous Hammer to throw back, or force back? The tongue drag! Looking for work are looking for blood in this game number 2. Dear Lord. I wouldn't be surprised if it ended up in 4-0, to be honest. Looking for work is a great team, but from what I've seen, they always struggle against Feedem. Now, to note for anyone who is wondering, yesterday our first match was between Team Feedem and Looking for Work, and that was a best-of-5 series, and Team Feedem took that in a 3-0 fashion. There was a lot of back and forth, but it was 3-0. Like, there wasn't a fourth map or anything like that, and there were some close games towards, I think game like 3 was very, very close between the two, but overall, like, I don't know, like it's one of those things, like you come off of a best-of-5 series in the lower bracket, you had some warm-up time. The other thing though is the enemy team got to see you during this entire phase, so that is a little bit of an advantage for the enemy team. Plus they've probably been warming up themselves, they've been looking at what you've been playing, they're trying to kind of respond already, but the tongue drag from Tomster constantly is so good. They find the kill. Actually, Deckard Cain gonna steal that one away. Silence out from Goku as well, trying to put some extra pressure onto them. They did go into the... I'm trying to remember the talent off the top of my head, but I don't remember. It's not applied force. Hindered momentum. I knew it's slowed, but it's literally okay. It's literally in the name. That should be easy to remember. But the hindered momentum is going to be picked up rather than the applied force. So they're looking for those slows for, I think, more chase opportunities. Typically, we see the applied force due to the fact that you're able to have, I believe, increased distance from the telekinesis. So it's like a 20% greater pull. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it also does reduce your sadism by 10%, so you are going to be losing a little bit, and that might be, I wonder if they're considering not to take that, just so they can keep the sadism up and really work, not work their way up on that, but just have that little bit of extra damage available for them. Sorry, I just want to highlight the sadism. So it's going to be 9% from takedowns and 8% from show of force, if anyone was wondering the breakdown for that. But either way, we are going to be having the Dragonite down. They got a decent amount of value with this. They opened up the front gate and bottom lane. Mid lane did get some damage on it as well. So this is pretty much what you'd expect from a first Dragonite of the game on Dragonshire. This is going to also be 10 talent tiers for the members of Looking for Work. Ruthless Momentum is the talent he's thinking of. Oh, is it not applied force? I thought it was applied force. Huh. My bad. Alrighty, we do have the camp grabbed in bottom lane. Nothing too out of the ordinary when it comes to heroics across the board. I was waiting to see if Urel goes for Sacred Ground. That's actually been... I've seen a couple Urels grabbing that recently, especially on Dragonshire, and I wonder if it's just for point control and just to sustain fight in these altar phases. Riptire is going to be coming out from the Junkrat, looking for someone, but there's really no one too low for this. Going to have the Counter Strike go out, but it actually doesn't get triggered. Goku is going to go ahead and use the telekinesis onto themselves. They do have the Pulse Bomb thrown onto them. Alarak goes down. That sadism being reset. That's going to be Lutana with the blink out as well. Indomitable is going to be used by Fury, trying to work their way back. That's going to be a Warlord's Challenge. They find a trade into the Malfurion, but pick up a Urel as well. No Ardent Defender used in time there, as they were just chain CC'd, and that's gonna be the toss out onto Casanova. That actually might have... The toss might have actually stopped the go for the throat to come out. I'm not sure. I heard it go out, but I feel like it happened at the same time, and Tracer didn't take any damage till the Razor Swipe hit her. Or at least maybe I saw the health bar. Regardless, this will be bottom lane being sieged in and Looking for Work. They're looking to take a lot right now. They are just putting the pressure. Casanova actually rolls forward, and the ground... No, actually, Casanova finds the kill onto Anubrak. I thought Fury would be able to steal that one away. They're running away. I wouldn't say so much running away with this, but they find themselves a talent tier advantage in 2 levels. Garrosh does go down the bottom lane, so that does put a bit of a pause on this, and the Dragonite phase does start. So no one in position for the Dragonite just yet. Dahaka still clearing out top lane. Do they have the brush stock up and available? Yes. No, not for the next 10 seconds. Hindered momentum is Ruthless Momentum. What? Oh, versus. Ruthless Momentum's at level 1, though. Applied Forces is at level 7, right? Terrific job baiting out the Counter-Strike, yeah. It is 20 stacks on this. What is this actually? Hold on. So I know I'm just kind of like floating around. I just want to see Greymane, player. 20% damage. Or bonus attack damage. Dear Lord. That is a lot. I don't think I've ever seen that many stacks on it myself. Either way, they still have 13 talent to your advantage. They're trying to find trying to close that gap. They actually have the availability for the Dragonite on the side of Team Feedem, but Looking for Work is doing a great job of just kind of pushing them back a little bit. Gonna go ahead and get one stack on that Show of Force at level 4. And now 13 talent here. Like they're playing around this. Also, look at the Yrel versus the Dahaka in top lane. They're just kind of going back and forth around the point. Yrel does kind of have that Righteous Hammer to throw them back. I don't want to miss out on a fight in either area, but it looks like mid lane's going to start breaking out. The Haraja Cube did come out. Greymane going to be diving in. Go for the throat was used, and Nubrak goes flying across the screen. That is going to be really quickly. Yrel in top lane is getting whittled down. Tomster does have the tongue drag. Do they get one more auto? Great use. Oh, the isolation. Silence is there. They get the kill. Ardent Defender ends, and they don't really need to worry too much about that. Now, Tomster should have Brush Shock up and available, so what they should do is just... I was going to say go and... Dear Lord! Counter-Strike. Just the full range of Counter-Strike right there. Gonna go ahead and just throw them right stuff on the... Oh, the Concussion Mine forces them off. So it'll be a little bit delayed out, which is actually a pretty big win for them right there. And then we are going to be seeing them grab the Siege Camp on the left-hand side. Let's actually jump over to the vision for the blue team, see what they're seeing as they are kind of on the defensive foot. And 16 talent here is rounding the corner for the members of Looking for Work. This should be Dragonite right now. You can see Garrosh is kind of anchoring, making sure Zugrug can't step up into them. And Dahaka's still just pushing up top lane a little bit further. Dragonite is going to be grabbed, and... 16 Talontiers here as well. Real quick, has Baja talked about the new hero circles? Fury, oh yeah. No, I have not talked, I haven't talked about them. I bought both of the, I spent the 10k on Azmodan though. I definitely spent the 10k on Azmodan. But yeah, you can see, if anyone's wondering why Fury has the change circle at the bottom, is because they paid. That's why you see like a Nubrak just has the single, like the single little band with the single pointy point. That's a good way to call it. Riptire is going to be coming out from the Junkrat. That's going to be a decent amount of damage. Pulse Bomb comes out. Hello? Decker King gets traded out for the Malfurion. That's going to be the Brush Shock coming in from the Dahaka. Dragonite phase still coming out. Zugrug gets kicked away, and that might have actually saved them. The Tongue Drag probably would have locked them down long enough to get the kill, but they trade out kills healer-wise. Dragonite going to open up bottom lane a little bit further. But as I was saying, that's why you're seeing there's more points on the Garrosh one, because they went for the full upgrade on... They spent the whole 10k, but that's going to be the absorption used by Yrel. Going to be able to get... Oh my god, the recall from Lutano... And then Casanova goes down from that? Oh my god. Lutano going to be playing with fire with some 200 health, and they're going to chase into Goku a little bit here. Kier should have a Righteous Hammer soon. Going to throw them right back into the Nubrak. Is there a Chain CC? There's going to be the Impale. They pop the Essence as well. That's going to be the burrow under the ground for a couple seconds to buy them some time. Concussion Mine went out, but it didn't connect. And they back out. I do want to point out that Alarak has 133 sadism. They did go into the Pure Malice at level 13, so when friendly units or friendly members die, that's going to be they'll be picking up sadism from that. And I just want to quickly highlight this once again. They actually have full sadism from Pure Malice, but that's going to be the Nubrak getting picked off. Going to pick up a little more sadism right there. And I gotta say, Looking for Work are making a case for themselves to come back into this best of 7 series and start our series off. Words are hard, apparently. I was tempted to do Azmodan well. I ended up setting on Zul as my main ring. That's, yeah. I'll probably play the game for, you know, like a couple more months before I end up spending, like, I'll probably get one for Falstead. I'll probably get one for like Hanzo or something. Not just the heroes that I've been kind of enjoying lately, but Azmodan was just like, that was an easy. I was like, that's easy 10k gold, like done. That's it. We need this. Toss goes out, and recall from Lutano. They're going to be trying to chase into this. I can't. There's no way. Oh, Haraja Cube. Haraja Cube going to snipe him right there. You're going to come over the wall, stun coming out. That's going to be the Warlord's Challenge pulling them back in, and now Dragonite phase popping up once again. This has been such an insane back and forth. Like, not even so much like just within the series itself. Like looking at game 1 in comparison to game 2, it's completely different. Like it's almost like they learned what the enemy team wanted to do in game 1, and they're just trying to punish every single one of those moments in game number 2 on the side of looking for work, and it's working. It's definitely working here. Garrosh going to rotate into bottom lane. Going to go ahead and potentially set themselves up for a Dragonite. Hey, Kaleo, how's it going, bud? Thanks for coming by. I hope you're having a wonderful night. How's the big patch treating you? We need to get some games in. Yo, Tim, how's it going, bud? It's been a while. I hope you're doing wonderful, my friend. Another good meme ring is hammer, since you can almost never see the ring. Oh my god, that's true. I wonder if they've changed it at all just so you can see it. You're making me mad. Wait, what did I miss? Nope, I didn't really miss anything. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and see what they do with this Dragonite. Kicks into the corner. That's going to the Pulse Bomb onto 1. Dark Chimera gets blown up at the start of this, so no Decker Kane going to be here up and available. But look at the CC coming in. They're diving in. That's Nubrak going to be going down, so at least they trade out right there. Dragonite going to be down around 58% health. Lutano going to get kicked away. Realistically, I think Tracer can just hearth. Yeah, you can see Tracer just hearthing. That'll be faster to get back. Tomster anchoring for the friendly team, seeing if the Tracer does try to come back for a flank position, but Siege Giants are coming in through bottom. Dragonite's still pretty healthy. Still a lot of time on said Dragonite. Lutano's already back here. We do have Cure up as well. They get the keep, and I think they're okay with just leaving with that. They do have the 20 talent here, so if they want to try and turn this around, they definitely can, but they don't have their support for a little bit here. The Decker King going to be out for a bit, and I'm looking around the map. Minute 30 on both of these left and right camps. We have a minute 45 on the siege camps and about a minute on the bruiser camp for bottom lane. Pretty good. Weenus and I tried out duo modes and it's really intense. Really? Holy Butts is your review? Okay. I'm excited to try it out. I'm waiting to see if they rotate through this. No. They also did go for the inner rage at level 20. I'm waiting with like bated breath how they're going to be playing this. I want to jump over. Let's jump over to the red team vision and just see how they're playing this and how they're setting up and what information they're gathering from the minimap and how they're trying to play this, because you can see that I don't think they're trying to. I don't know if they were seen within that rotation. This is this is such a tense moment between these teams, because like one good team fight for the members of Looking for Work, and we go to game number 3 in a 1-1 fashion. Ish. Weighted game, obviously, in favor for Team Feedem, but still, it'll be 1-1 game-wise. Oh, what game? Yeah, Dota Underlord, sorry. That's my side game. Mostly because I can play it on my phone while I'm sitting on the couch with Bandit. Because some days I finish casting and I'm like, I do not want to be in my stream/office room any longer. I just want to be on the couch, away from a computer monitor or monitors. They're looking for a tongue drag. They don't have one for a couple more seconds. They do have Feeding Frenzy at level 7, but they're not autoing into anything, so they're not getting cooldown reduction just yet. 20 talent tier still not here just yet, and shrines are activatable. Tongue drag connects onto a Nubrak, but they end up getting the Impale just to stop them from even getting any sort of repositional factor from that one. Urel pushing back mid lane. This is a hard spot for the members of Team Feedem to be on, but they're not out of this just yet. It's Here's the Storm. It's a rubber band based game. No comeback mechanics apparently. Bottom lane does have pressure coming in, but this isn't too. Yeah, it's enough to the point. Oh, okay. There's one. Pulls them in. 157 sadism on Goku, by the way. That is going to be the rewind coming out from them at that level 20, or at least hasty. I don't know the full name off the top of my head, but a Nubrak does go down. Lutano trying to put that pressure onto Casanova, but Goku just trying to be aggressive into Lutano as well. Gonna poke him out a little bit. Urel does go down in the mid lane. They try and trade that out. Garrosh grabs the Dragonite. They walk in through bottom lane. Greymane actually goes down right there. That's actually a big pickup. Wait. Okay. Malfurion gets picked off. It's just Junkrat for the defense right here, and they do have Cannonball. They do also have the Endless Nades. Do you have a Concussion Mine here? What are you doing? What's Hosty's play with this? Goku looking for more sadism. Dear Lord, Hosty. Okay. Meanwhile, over at the core, Dragonite has arrived. Gonna go ahead and smack on this one, and the members of Looking for Work bring themselves up in this series. They'll be going up one game. We got a series on our hands, everybody. Hasty Bargain, thank you so much. I saw the word hasty, and then I didn't see the second word, and I was like, I don't know. Rodney, thank you for the follow, my friend. So duo mode lets you team up with another person. Okay, I knew that part. You can trade golden units with each other. I didn't know that, but you share health pool. That's cool. It takes a great deal of coordination between the two of you. Or you just get a 6-pack of beer and you just have fun. Hosty Bargain? Hasty Bargains Rewind, yeah. I called it Rewind because of what was the thing over his head,
Terminator 100 bonus 10 LFW treats.
Yes. Treats going out, but let me also resend the 2 that you sent before this as well. So yeah, this is the Hasty Bargain. So activate to permanently reduce Alarak sadism by 4% and reset the cooldowns of basic abilities. So there is a trade. You're reducing the sadism by 4% permanently. It's a big trade. But that's kind of how Alarak really operates.
Terminator 100 bonus 10 LFW.
Alrighty, thank you so much for the biddies. Straw. Thank you, my friend. Let's pull it back to Bandit and I. Dear Lord. You're just right up in that camera, aren't you? You want a cookie? Yeah? I'm not lying, dude. You want a cookie? Yeah? Yeah? Let's give you one of these. Come here, bud. Come on up. Mwah. How are you? Oh, you're a big boy stretch. Yeah. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do. You just get one because you're a good boy. Yes, you're a beautiful good boy. Who's your guy? You're a good bandit, bud. Thanks. Thanks for being a great co-caster. Thank you. Yeah. You got a little fuzzy on your mustache. There you go, bud. Oh, that's all. No more. Not now. Maybe later. Whew. Venus and I are screaming a lot because you can buy units for the other person, so you have to be really clear with what you want in case they're buying units for you. Behemoth wants a cookie. I would like a cookie right now. Alrighty, everybody. We got a series on our hands. Let me update this in the background. What are we getting for our next map? It's going to be that. So they're opting for this by them, and then this is going to be that. Okay, makes sense. Hi, cutie. You wanna lay down? Oh boy. Are you sure he's still the co-caster? I'm pretty sure I'm the co-caster. Let me update our little map editor thingy to reflect the game so far. There we go. And we just got to get everyone in lobby. We're all ready to go. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Sandwich Bag, thank you for the follow, my friend. Glad you're enjoying the content. Glad you're enjoying the stream, and thanks for hanging out. He goes back to his caster bed. I would love a caster bed. I would love, like, Mockery has a caster bed, essentially. Bandit has a portal gun. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you lean this way, but you come into this frame. Okay, making sure I'm just not missing anything. Bandit hears the bit alerts. I wonder if he does. Bandit, a dog of many talents. He is. He's good at chasing bears away. He's good at barking at the fence when there's nothing there. No, he's a really good boy. Yeah, he's an adorable little boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Please don't get a caster bed. We don't need more of those streamers. What are you trying to say, Straw? All right, we're out of tea. We have 1 glass of water. We'll probably take a break here at some point between games and get a glass of water and stuff like that. But we are all set up here for our next game. We're going to be going into game. Wait, teams are on the wrong side. Caps. Sorry. This saves me 100 years. I'm being told not to yell. I accidentally had caps on. Nice job with on the dubs, lads. Oh, the W. I see. I see. I missed Kella's first message. Bandit barking at the invisible enemy on the fence. Yeah. Well, there's coyotes up here and there's bears, and I live next to a nature preserve, so a lot of the bears come through. So like he'll go like pace in the living room and I'll let him outside, and then he'll run the fence line, and sometimes the bears climb the trees, sometimes they just wander by the fence, sometimes they destroy my fence, and sometimes they break my flagpole. These are all legit things that happened here. There were 2 cubs that were wrestling in the spring, and they bumped into my. I have a split rail fence, so if you don't know what that is, it's like the wood post with the horizontal like big wood rails, and it doesn't really block much, and you can kind of climb over them pretty easily. 2 cubs were wrestling in the front yard, and they bumped into it, and the entire thing fell over. So I had the video of it happening because I heard the flagpole literally bend and snap in the front yard. And then I was like, oh, what's going on out there? And then I had it, and then the video didn't save properly, and I was just like, Pepe hands. Let's go ahead and get into our draft, because that's already unfolding in front of us. Welcome, everyone, to game number 3. It's a little confusing, but it's a weighted best of 7. Team Feedem is going to be up 1 due to the weighted gain from them, as well as the game number 1 win. And we see Looking for Work up 1 as well. I know you're sitting at home and you're like, but how do we get to Towers of Doom? I gotcha. The home team is going to be the members of Team Feedem. They lost the coin flip in game number 1, giving first pick over to Looking for Work. Alterac past Hanamura were banned out by the members of Team Feedem. Looking for Work bans out Infernal Shrines and Sky Temple. Battlefield of Eternity was the first map chosen by Looking for Work, and they lost that. They opted for first pick priority in game number 2. Team Feedem decided to take us to Dragonshire in game number 2. They lost that, so first pick is going to be chosen by Team Feedem for game number 3, and Towers of Doom will be the map by Looking for Work. We already have a Garrosh being picked up on the left-hand side. Looks like Zugrug is going to get their chance to play this body check Garrosh. We do see that the Uther and Sylvanas banned out once again by Feedem, just not wanting to deal with that one. We have the Tassadar and the Vala on the, oh my god, Vala. Tassadar and the Abathur going to be banned on the right-hand side. Greymane Jaina going to be the 1-2 pickup for Looking for Work, just locking those in. And, yeah. Let's see, most people don't like Misha. Excuse me? Misha the best. Misha the best. Can Misha throw a flare? Misha doesn't need a flare. Misha just Big Bear. Sorry, well, let's get into the draft here. Greymane Janus, they're just locking in their damage. They want that poke, but that's a Zeratul and a Li Ming.
Terminator 100 bonus 10 fuel Bahabit with your biddies, boys.
Thank you so much for the 100 bits, Straw. I thank you so much for all the support tonight. I honestly can't thank you enough. From the donation, from the donated bits to the gifted subs, I honestly can't thank you enough. Like, seriously. Thank you, you beautiful human being. Also, thank you so much to Rack of Ham earlier for the 10 gifted subs out as well. So we are going to be in the ban phase. They could take out something like a healer like a Stukov, or, ooh, actually, Ana makes a lot more sense with the Li Ming on the opposing side as well as that Zeratul. And they do have first pick themselves after this ban phase, which means that they're not considering the Ana whatsoever. They could go into a Malfurion. There's a great poke that comes out from him. The Innervate would be strong for the Jaina as well. They could also remove that from the members of Team Feedem. Now, with the die potential from Zeratul, they could be considering a Kharazim as well. We did see how strong Kharazim was for Collusion in game number 1, and the Block Totem might be a great way to kind of mitigate the damage coming out from the Greymane. We'll see if that's going to be the case here. I agree, bud. Bandit just did the biggest stretch next to me, and I was like, yeah, I'd love one too. I'd love to be able to stretch out my neck like that. Do they consider the Dahaka here? Yeah, Dahaka Joanna. Okay. It's a strong, solid composition. Solo lane will be really well handled. We have Joanna for the main tank to group up minions, and it's just gonna be faster wave clear. Great poke, great setup as well with the Blessed Shield. We'll see what they get healing wise. We could see maybe like Anduin Light Bomb with a Falling Sword. That's definitely an opportunity for them. Some team, actually, I think that was what they ran yesterday for Looking for Work. I want to say Looking for Work ran that yesterday, unless it was CTV versus CTD. That might have been it. Either way, they do have the Decker Cane and the Phoenix to round out the draft on the left-hand side for Team Feedem. Gonna have some healing mitigation with Deckard potentially, even if they go into like the Alexstrasza, if they go into the Alexstrasza or they go into a Stukov. Ancestral healing could be mitigated as well. I like the Decker Cane pickup a lot. That makes a lot of sense because you can debuff, you can set up, and that means that Zeratul can dive in. Phoenix I like as well. That's going to provide some great damage. And you do have some slows from the Herodic Cube. And there's the Anduin, as we talked about before. We're going to pair into that Joanna. You also have the Leap of Faith to be able to save someone like a Jaina who might be getting bursted down by a Zeratul, so just to pull them back out. That Garrosh Toss is going to be... It's kind of the answer, in a sense, to the Garrosh Toss. Now, granted, it's an 80-second cooldown versus Garrosh's, I think, 16-second cooldown on the toss, so you do need to play those a little more strategically, but I feel like you're not going to find yourself out of position every 16 seconds. If you are, that's a very worrisome moment, that I'll be honest. My good boy. Have you seen how good Fury's main tank Uther is? Me neither. That's how good it is, Kappa. Epic player, it's so good that teams are constantly banning it out. It's actually it's terrifying. Like Fury's main tank Uther is something to respect. Who doesn't like the bear? Exactly. Who doesn't love the Misha bear? All right, everyone, let's go ahead and get on into it. Game number 3, we are on Towers of Doom. On the left-hand side, we got the members of Team Feedem, up 2 total in our best of 7 series. Hosty going to be on the Li Ming, Kier going to be on the Zeratul, Zugrug going to be on the Garrosh, Collusion on the on the Decker Cane, and Lutana will be on the Phoenix. On the right-hand side, we have the members of Looking for Work. We're going to be seeing Goku on the Jaina, Tomster is going to be on the Dahaka, Dark Chimera will be on the Anduin, Fury on the Joanna, and Casanova on the Greymane. Let's go ahead and get on into mid lane, see what our matchup's going to be looking like right now. I'm also just looking through the level 1 talents. Nothing really too out of the ordinary. Just going to be having the Renew for the Anduin. Not going to be going into the, I believe, Bolt strategy, which gives you the both of the level 1 talents, or both of the level 1, both of the level 1 talents. There we go. I said it right. I doubting myself. Either way, we will be seeing... Oh, Kieran Lutano trying to put some pressure onto Tomster. The tongue drag doesn't connect, and they might. I don't think they can really punish it or anything like that. Let's jump into the bottom lane. I want to quickly just check this. It's just warp. Okay. I was just curious. I thought it was, for some reason I thought it was phase shift, but no, it's warp. He's still out for a pack of smokes. Aw, straw. The amount of times I've told Gilly Shark to pick tank Uther ... Yeah, it's strong, but it's definitely something you gotta practice and figure. Like, holy shock Uther, it is shocking. But Tomster gonna play in front of the gate right now for this top lane, and that's what we've been seeing them do consistently throughout the series that they've been playing. Just playing that slow, and that means that they're gonna go ahead and just do some double soak rotations on that Zeratul, while the friendly team is going ahead and grabbing the siege camp for bottom lane. They managed to grab theirs already, and so they'll rotate into mid. They also want to be able to pick up as many of these regeneration globes for the Jaina as well. That Fingers of Frost at level 1 needs to be completed as quickly as possible, mostly because not mostly, but one, you are going to be getting the mana regeneration. That's really, really powerful for Goku's sustain. And the other thing, too, is the 10% damage increase on top of all that's really impactful. Casanova looking for an angle, but they're getting a little too low, and they don't want to step up into this Li Ming and potentially feed, just feeding into them. But Greymane dives in. First blood in favor for Looking for Work. Oh, but they clap back, and Anduin's going to be going down right there. Reset for Hosty. And I think they want to try and find some sort of combo onto them and get another reset, but there's a minion wave that's blocking a lot of that ability damage, so they say, you know what, we got a couple sappers. I don't know if these will actually go in. Yeah, they're able to Iron Skin and just walk that forward and clear those out. Dahaka will continue to pick up where the enemy team cannot, and that's going to be them rotating to mid to make sure that they're either still grabbing this experience. Jaina doesn't get, obviously, regeneration globes since she's not in the rotations, but... Jaina, where are you going?
You must capture them quickly.
Are they going to try and just grab the camp in top? I'm curious about this play right now. Because they're showing in top lane. Like, they know. They saw Jaina up there. I wonder how they're trying to play this. NA sleeping on my boy Mal'Ganis. You know what? Mal'Ganis actually had a lot of showing throughout the HeroesHype Premier Series. Just in these later games, I'm not seeing it as much. Like, there was actually the Towers of Doom game earlier. There was a Mal'Ganis. Played by Looking for Work, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say, no, that was CTV because it was on the right-hand side. Now, I feel like I'm wrong when I say that. Either way, it was... Either way, we are going to be seeing 8 shots rain out into the core of Looking for Work, and they end up dealing 4 themselves to the side of Team Feedem. Sorry, I'm just skimming chat really quickly. All right, let's focus in on the game, though. It is going to be even talent tiers. We're going to be approaching that 7 very, very soon. So actually, while we have that opportunity, let's go ahead and look at some of the early game numbers for both these teams. And then we'll check out the 7s in a second. But they get... Lutano gets the warp out, but they end up warping into the boss area, and they find themselves a Greymane, and they end up getting picked off right there. Another kill for the members of Looking for Work, and... I honestly gotta say, like, they're starting to build some momentum in this best of 7 series, and a best of 7 series, it's nothing to scoff at. Like, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, we only have to win 3 games, but I mean, it's still like the enemy team can still come back and run it back into you. They already put 1 up on the board. If they can put up a second, it's gonna be an even best of 7 series, and it could be, I still will say it now, it could be any game, anyone's game as Collusion gets picked off right there on the bottom left of our screen. We do have Fury and Friend stepping forward. Great tongue drag coming out from Tomster, and that will be Garrosh going down as well. The Sapper camp's going to be stolen away by the members of Looking for Work, and they're going to feed this into the bottom lane. I always talk about the priority into bottom lane. We'll just kind of go through that really quickly. It makes it really difficult to rotate through to these bottom lane altars. Now, luckily, this is going to be a top lane altar coming through. Fury actually pulling these Sappers over here, or maybe even Hosty kind of pulling them over here, but they will be able to, I think they should be able to whittle these down before they get value. I think Fury's trying to push them into lane, but I love the way they played that. That was 2 Sappers completely mitigated. Meanwhile, the rest of them did open up this bottom lane gate. This is going to be double altar phase. Boss is going to be up as well. How they play this is, I think they'll just trade these out. I don't think... they could try and be aggressive with this. I'm just not sure. Jaina does finish out the Fingers of Frost at level 1. 5 minutes into the game. Yeah, this is just going to be traded out. They'll back out. Remember that time we beat Tempo with 1 shot left in the core? Good times. See, Towers of Doom is anybody's game. I'm already glad it's not going to be a 4-0. Me too, honestly. I was really hoping that we'd get some back and forth in this series, and we already got that. We already got that on the table. Wait, Zeratul in top lane. Oh, wait, ooh, they're going to put some pressure. They do have full essence. They're going to just burrow right there, and they're going to play by the gate. They do have Feeding Frenzy at level 7, so they could try and get a tongue drag, but I don't think they have enough cooldown reduction coming out. That is going to be the Chastise out as well, and we are going to be seeing our 10 talent tiers picked up for the members of Looking for Work. Tomster Cure, this is just going to be... I don't think they're going to be able to get a pick on either side. Cure playing this lane aggressive. I want to just see the... I was looking at Lutano in this mid area as Goku and Dark Chimera maybe rotating up. No, they're not going to be too. They're not going to be trying to pressure into the Zeratul. Just going to rotate back into bottom lane, try and have this pressure for bottom, and Sapper camps are going to be up in 30 seconds or 45. I'm torn on the fact that it's not a 4-0. Calf with a 300 IQ army play. Team Feedem didn't ban Tomster's Dahaka. We did talk about that a little bit in draft. Yo, Shinkari's in chat. What's up, bud? Thanks for coming by. The Shinkari's in chat. What's going on, my dude? Alrighty, 10s across the board. No Planet Cracker from the Phoenix. They're going to be going into the Purification Salvo. The reason being, I mean, we talked about this in draft. We do have the Sapphire at level 1, so you have that increased slow. Now, I don't believe the amount of slow increases. The damage is just slow in general applied. Yeah. To slowed targets, so they're just looking to get that slow out, but that also means that they can kind of chase this a little bit further. Tomster does get the brush shock in. That's going to be the isolation onto the Phoenix. They're looking to just body them before they get... Wow. They end up getting the kill right before the isolation was over, so they could get the blink out or the warp out. That's going to be the chastise onto Garrosh. That'll be Hosty getting very low here. Li Ming goes down. I was going to say Warlord's Challenge. The Holy Word Salvation going to be buying them some extra time, and they get the chance. Actually, no. I was like, they can play this one of two ways. They can try and get the bottom bell tower, and they will get 5 shots. They actually have 1 sapper in this lane as well. If they can actually feed in the sapper, that'll be a total of 6 shots raining out in favor for looking for work, and that's big. That's going to be taking them down to caster math 25 core health, right? Can we caster math this? I don't think they get that sapper over the wall though. Maybe they do. Sapper is really close. No, they'll be able to clear that out. So 27. I wasn't even right on my initial calculation. Caster math. If it was 7 shots, it would have been 25. Sorry. I'm sorry, I just love it. I looked over at chat and just Royce is just yelling at Nightbot. Purification Salvo comes out, and they actually end up not getting a kill, and they end up losing their Garrosh during all of that. Bottom lane bell tower is going to be held over. We do have the Siege Giant camps, the Sapper camp's going to be up in 1:30 on the left and 30 seconds on the right, and so they can try and feed into that a little bit further. If they do get both of these altered, that's 10 shots raining out in favor for looking for work. Oh, Tongue Drag goes out, but Lutano's up here. Tomster should have Essence, does pop it. The Isolation's up. Goku coming around the corner. They pop the isolation onto Phoenix. Tongue Drag doesn't connect. Warp goes out. Goku was thinking about going for some extra damage. They did go into the water elemental level. Dear Lord, just the 200 IQ play coming out from Goku right there. VP. Here, can you get out? VP is about to expire, and they're still over here. They're going to try and... Oh, this is not going to work out, and they end up getting picked off, but the friendly team does rotate up, so they're going to try and take this fight regardless. Down a talent here. Blessed Shield does come out. Goku getting very low. Warlord Challenge, stay a while and listen. They find the Jaina kill. That's huge for them. Phoenix goes down. Traded out. 1 for 1. Nexus Force is 2 OP. Zugrug very low. Tongue Drag actually just barely catches the toe, and they end up getting the kill. As I said, double altar phase is still up. No one's down in that bottom lane, but Dahaka should have brush stock up and available.
The time is now.
They do. They could just brush stock into... Actually, Greymane was down there. Sorry, I missed that. So they just stay in top lane. They don't need to leave. And 10 shots rain out. That's a lot of damage.
Activate the towers.
You suck.
Oh god, Buttspot is probably the best bot that I've ever added to the stream. Shout out to Stark who recommended that to me. Like oh wait, hold on. There's so many fights breaking out, like I try and like look over and just be like, alright, is everything going good in chat? Alright, cool, we're good. Oh wait, there's a fight once again. Tomster pops Essence. Lutano warps out of there. Still playing this lane aggressive though. 16 talent here will round the corner as well, and they're looking to try and maybe pressure up with that. Phoenix going to be backing off right there. Fury not grabbing the camp just yet, but Casanova going to be rotating in. Let's actually jump over the vision for the red team, see how they play this bottom lane as they're trying to push in 3 sappers. And just to kind of highlight this, they can see Zeratul in top, so they know that threat will be either rotating down. Oh, whoa, the toss goes out right there onto the Joanna, and the Chastise comes out. Looks like they clear all 3 of those sappers over, and now 3 more will be coming in. If they get all 3 of these bell towers that are coming up, it's going to be top left, top right, and bottom lane. If they're able to get all 3 of these, that's going to be 1 core health left on the side of Team Feedem. Slows come out into Zugrug. They're trying to pressure this. Can they? I think 1 was killed. Yeah, so they get 2 over the wall. And now this is game threat potential. It's 200 IQ. He lulls them into complacency. Dang. The lad's putting in work. They're putting in some work right now. That's for sure. Wait, Buttspot is something I can add to mine? Yes, you can. If you go to their Twitch channel, there's the information panels. It gives you all the information of how to add it to your own stream. It's very simple. It's actually, yeah, I think you just type into its chat and it adds it to your channel by 1 command. Either way, Zugrug gonna get low. Purification Salvo comes out. Li Ming and Garrosh go down. Holy Word Salvation was gonna be out there to mitigate that damage. 3 shots do rain out from that bottom lane. So they're not gonna be going down just yet, but here's the thing. Boss is up and available. Dark Chimera on the left-hand side. We have Fury on the right. Lutano has poke onto Dark Chimera. Goku over here as well. Cure gonna get an interrupt on the right-hand side. Bit of a split right now across the board. Boss is still on. Oh wow, Lutano barely gets out with health right there. Decker Kane has some poke, but it doesn't connect in time. 5 shots rain out. 9 core health. 7 seconds on Garrosh. Same thing with Li Ming. Oh, if they can... Oh my god, Cure gets the blink out. 5 more shots rain out. They're being threatened right now around this boss, and it's anybody's game around this boss. They're looking, if they can get one big blow up, that is going to be them turning over to boss as well. Tongue Drag goes, Decker King goes down on the left-hand side of the screen. Jane is going to be going down in the trade. That's going to be Zugreg with a Warlord's Challenge. VP to save them for a couple seconds, but I don't think Garrosh lives through this. That's going to be Li Ming, though, dumping in the damage, finding kill after kill. But Li Ming ends up going down. It's a 3 for 2. They can still look at boss. VP's off. They just need to worry about the Phoenix and the Zeratul. And I think the boss might be a bit of a risky call, so I think they're going to bank on the single bell tower phase that is going to be coming up here in about a minute or so. There you go, Rice. I now have it. Now I just have to stream XD. Yeah, exactly. This is looking for work. Are looking comfortable on Towers of Doom. They looked comfortable in the last game as well. Bit of a back and forth on that one, but in the later half of the game, they were just, I wouldn't say starting to run away with it, but I mean, it's 4-17 in kills right now, and I hate calling it like that, but is definitely looking for work, really starting to run away in this matchup. It is even talent tiers at least, so they're going to try and fight over those. That's going to be Casanova and Cure battling it out over there, as we are going to be cycling through some of those other numbers. Toss goes out from the Jaina. They're just trying to find the damage here into the enemy team. Tongue Drag connects onto the Decker Kane, who gets the root over to the right-hand side. The into the fray throws them out. That's going to be the silence with the isolation onto the Garrosh, who ends up going down right there. Sapper camp will be cleared out by the Jaina and friends. Single bell tower phases up. Danger pings are coming out right now. They're worried. Obviously, they're worried about this. And ooh, Fury steps up because I think they're just trying to anchor for the friendly team to get the channel, but they know that they can't do it. Look at the bottom left of your screen. 3 sappers rain in. 1 shot is all that's required to end this game right now. In favor for looking for work. 25-1. But I will say this: it's not over till the last shot goes through. So we'll see what happens here. VP onto 2. Tomster getting a little bit low, maybe working their way into the Void Prison. Purification Salvo going to be coming out. Do they have a burrow? They do. Doesn't find a kill, but Tomster takes a decent amount of damage right there. No 20 talent here on either side. Garrosh is up in 4. They do have the center travel point, that little warp, so you can see them jump into the back of this fight. This is such a tense moment here, stream. Ooh, Cure's gonna be able to get out. Stay a while, Liston's going to be going out, but it's actually interrupted immediately by the isolation from the Dahaka. That's gonna be a lot of damage onto the Decker King, but they trade out. Actually, no, they don't trade out anything. Greymane goes down, and they end up losing 3 on the side of Team Feedem. Fury getting a little bit low, but Cure is just doing their best right there. Lutano is Goku? No, gets the flash heal. All 5 go down, and the members of Looking for Work even out the series here. We go into our game number 4. 2-2. GG's.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Terminator 100 bonus 10 LFW.
Straw, thank you so much for the 100 bits. All right, everyone. I'm a good caster, I swear, but I do need to run to the bathroom really quickly because we are going into another game here. So, actually, you know what? Hold on. We'll get. Let me show talents and stuff like that, and we'll go back to the other screen, and then I'll run away really quickly because I don't want it to go to a lobby and then we just have awkward screen. Either way, guaranteed at least 6, folks. That's true. I need to put sheets on. Do we get a break? I don't think we get a break. Insert a lot of sleepy noises. Looking for Work really playing well tonight. I agree, Bloodsplat. I agree. All right, let's go ahead and pull it back to Bandit and I. He is going to be entertaining you really quickly while I run to the bathroom and get another glass of water. So don't go anywhere, folks. We have more games coming up. See you in a second. I'm going to run to the bathroom. Let me mute. Hostel's here. How is it going, bud? You're a good caster. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh my god. What a great night of games. And we're already getting set up for our next map. Alrighty. I like it. That's actually, I think even the teams needed a bathroom break. So everyone got their break. Everyone's getting into lobby. And we are going to be going into our next map here. Let me update all the information for all of you. I just need to know, so team... So they're going to opt for that, which means that's going to be that. Okay. And this is going to be picked by them, and that'll be this one? Yes. Okay. Woo! Thank you all so much for hanging out. I honestly, I can't thank you enough for hanging out with me, for supporting the stream, for all the donations, for all the follows. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoy the content you're seeing from me, and you haven't followed already, I highly encourage you to do so. And if you are kind of new to the stream, or you kind of stumbled into this, or you just saw like a tweet about a big tournament for Heroes of the Storm, welcome. Thank you so much for checking out the stream, for hanging out, for supporting. I do a lot of casting for Heroes of the Storm, typically Monday through Thursday. The schedule will be going back on track after BlizzCon. Next week, we're just going to have Monday stream, but we do have Saturday and Sunday, this upcoming Saturday and Sunday, so like 2 days from now, we have 5 best of 3s on the Blizz Heroes channel that starts at noon PDT, 3 o'clock if you're on the East Coast. And then on Sunday, we have 5 best of 5s. Jay Howe and I will be bringing you all that action over on the Blizz Heroes channel for the TESPA Collegiate Series Fall Series. I said that a little backwards. Either way, you can take a 5-minute break now if you need it. No show timer is 15 though. Okay. I think teams are literally need to run to the bathroom, which is fine. We can hang out here. We can chat for a little bit. We can get ourselves set up for the next game. Take a breather. I think just about everyone's getting into lobby, and then I think they're going to run and do their bio break and then come back, which makes sense. Like, this is the best thing that we could do. So, back to my ramble about the channel. So I cast Monday through Thursday. I cast for a lot of different leagues. Like, I cast for HeroesHype, I cast for TESPA, I cast for Heroes Lounge, I've cast for Bush League. Hostile, thank you for the host. Thank you, my friend. If there's a Heroes of the Storm League, I've probably casted for it, or have my mitts somewhere in there. But yeah, if you enjoy the hero, sorry, I'm my brain's potatoing a little bit right now. It's been quite a long day for me, but yeah, if you enjoy the content, please follow. We are working towards that partner. The big thing that we just have to aim for is just the average viewership. The hardest part about aiming for partner right now is on the third denial I got, they're basically just like, hey, you got 75 average viewers, but we want you to have 75 viewers every stream. So the game plan is just to keep casting Heroes of the Storm. On Monday, we're going to be doing some replay casts, and then I think we're going to be doing some bark boxes. I really want to stream Monday, but as I keep saying it, I keep remembering that there's 5 best of 5s on Sunday, so Monday's very tentative, but I really do want to stream for all of you. It honestly depends on energy, and I just want to have one stream before we go to BlizzCon, just to kind of hang out with all of you and talk about Here's the Storm some more. 5 whole minutes. What if I need my potatoes sooner? Because they're in the oven right now. Load up twitch.tv/Bahamut Gaming on your phone. You'll never miss a moment. You're just waking up? Oh, you're waking up too. Oh, okay, I see. The team with the strongest bladder wins. You deserve it. Thank you so much, Blonde Duchess. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a wonderful night. It's okay. I mean, like, I understand Monday's required. Okay, Straw. Okay. I mean, I was honestly gonna probably go to bed like an hour or two after the TESPA Collegiate Series, because I know Sunday I'm gonna be pooped. Definitely gonna be pooped. Oh, let me do this, just so they're not waiting on me as well. Alrighty. If you did just dance streams, you would have had partner. Nobody wants to see me dance. Nobody wants to see me dance. Thank you so much, Mikey. I appreciate that. Been lurking since the start of stream. I did see you at the start, and then I forgot to honestly say hello to you. I saw your name and I was like, cool, and then fish brain. had family stuff, but was so hyped for these games. I'm so glad. I'm glad you're all enjoying the games. Really, the big thing that I want to do, and the main reason that I want to get partner is mostly just due to the fact that I want to be able to bring you. I just want to bring you more entertaining games, but the other thing too is going to be transcoding. Like transcoding is a huge factor in a lot of these situations because I know, like, I get messages from people. They're just like, sorry, dude, I can't watch your stream today. Sorry, I'd love to support you. I'd love to help your average viewership, but you stream at 1080p 60 FPS, and if my PC can't handle it or my internet can't handle it, like, I can't watch you. So like, it's like, yeah, get 75 average viewers, but at the same time, you won't always have transcoding, so sometimes people can't watch your stream. Transcoding, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know, is the little cog in the bottom right hand corner of the Twitch stream, and when you click on that, you can change like from 1080 60 to 720 60 to 720 to 480, all of those. So transcoding is, that is the one thing that I care most about getting partner. More emote slots is nice too, because we can get more bandit emotes, and we can probably finally make like a fun little like how did we get here emote for the map ban stuff that we do. But we're ready to go, everybody. We had our little break. I have the stream on TV, chat on phone. I'll probably fall asleep. EU can carry my legacy. Carry my legacy, chat. Hostile, thank you for the support, my friend. I'm so pumped to see you for BlizzCon, but I'm even more pumped to see you for Friendsgiving. I'm like so looking forward to Thanksgiving down at your place. Bandit and I are going to be rolling on down the mountain safely. Let's get into the draft, everybody. Welcome back. We are in game number... Well, this is game number 4, but this is match point 5, essentially. This is going to be, we're going to be seeing who's going to be going up in this best of seven series and who's going to be kind of getting in that match advantage area. So we have at least 2 more games for all of you. Only partners get transcoding. I have it on your stream right now. So so what happens is partners get it all the time. Affiliates only get it when it's available. So it's random too. Like, I thought it was based on how often you stream, but there's been days when like I've streamed like 3 days in a row before, and I stream on that 4th day and I just don't have it. So it's literally down to availability for affiliates, that's the bummer part. But either way, let's go ahead and update you on the maps really quickly, get you all up to date on that information. So the members of Team Feedem banned out Alterac Pass and Hanamura. Looking for Work banned out Infernal Shrines and Sky Temple. First map was chosen by looking for Work. I wrote that down backwards. First map was chosen by Looking for Work, and they picked Battlefield of Eternity. They lost that map, so they opted for first pick in game number 2. Dragonstar was picked up by Team Feedem. The members of Looking for Work won that one. Team Feedem opted for first pick priority. Looking for Work took us to Towers of Doom, as we just saw, and Looking for Work won that one. So Team Feedem, losing, decided for first pick again, so Looking for Work says, let's go to Curse Hollow. Let's have some fun on a gigantic map. Let's get back into our draft, as we have burned through this draft already. Uther and Sylvanas, the standard bans. We have the oh my god, Abathur. I don't want to say Abathur's name correctly tonight. Abathur and Tassadar on the right-hand side going to be banned out. Dahaka, Hanzo, Karazim on the left. Really good pickups right there. So they themselves are saying, you know what, we want the Dahaka priority ourselves. We want to have that pressure in lane, and who can blame them? They want to take that away from Thompson on a large map like this. Greymane, Garrosh on the right-hand side. So we could be seeing a Falstead pickup for the members of Looking for Work. Me personally, I really like that. Nubrek's going to be banned out. That was the hero that they used on Battlefield of Eternity and got very good value with that. So, Feedem, Yoink Dahaka? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You've had transcoding every time I've been here because I put it on 1080p and I watch on my AirPlay TV. Oh, nice. I know, like Tara's. Like, there's someone who watches from Italy. That was like this chat message I got probably actually a couple days ago, or maybe last week. I can't remember off the top of my head. Everything's been a bit of a swirl because I was literally in Detroit for like 48 hours this past weekend, and I'm still kind of like getting my feet. Like I'm back up here. I had a week of work. Jaina was banned out on the left-hand side, but they pick up the Decker Cane and the Thrall. I like what Looking for Work's putting together here. A lot of CC, a lot of control, pairs into the Greymane. They will need to pick up something for the solo, well, not so much the solo lane, but they do grab the False on the left-hand side and an Arthas as well. What do you round out this draft with? Solo laner is necessary. Gonna be going into Falstad. No, going to be going into Dahaka. Could consider a Leoric. No, Leorc would be... I don't know. Leorc... No, I don't like the Leorc too much. Okay. Earthquake, Phoenix, makes sense. Gigantic AoE slow. Purification Salvo on top of that. You have a Warlord's Challenge to lock him in as well. So this is a pretty good draft from Looking for Work, but I'm not going to discount the fact that Team Feedem has a very, very strong core, and they've got some good aggression as well. Yeah, I was thinking the Leoric as well. I was, but I wasn't really convinced on it either. Is he just staring at his blanket? I can't tell if he's asleep or if he's just staring at the blanket. Oh, okay, sorry. I couldn't see I couldn't see his eyes on stream. It was very tired. Play under tower. Just run it down bottom. Run it down bottom as Leoric, or maybe just run it through mid. Either way, everybody, I hope you're ready for this. We got ourselves a game number 5? 4, technically. We're gonna be on Curse Hollow over here. We are gonna be seeing Falstad played by Lutano. Oh my god. Collusion will be on Karazim. Cure going to be on the Dahaka. We have Zugrug going to be on the Arthas, and Hosty will be on the Hanzo. On the right-hand side, we have the members of Looking for Work. Tomster's going to be on the Phoenix. Dark Chimera will be on the Decker Kane. Goku going to be on that Thrall. Fury going to be on the Garrosh, and Casanova on the Greymane. Let's go ahead and get on into mid. He's adorable. That's what he is. That is true. How you doing, Bob? Thanks for coming by, my friend. Good to see you. Alrighty, everybody. Mid lane crash. Let's see what happens here. Sentinel? Not Sentinel. Scouting Arrow. Or Sonic Arrow. Wow. Tongue Drag goes out onto Garrosh. Fury gonna get locked down. Oh my god. They're trying to put the pressure on. And Falstad actually gonna be going into Seasoned Marksman at level 1. Did Lutano get the stack for that? They didn't. Or maybe they did. Because it's 0.5 for hero kill, isn't it? Sorry. So it is. Okay, they did. I thought it was a full stack for some reason. But they end up trading out. So it's going to be Arthas for the Garrosh. So one for one right there. Falstad goes into top lane. Now, here's the thing, chat. I have been casting so many different leagues, divisions, level of play, however you want to call it, Falstad and stuff like that. I think this is probably the first season marksman I've seen in like 6 months plus. I know it's like it's not like that uncommon, but it's not a level 1 that I see too often from Falstad players. The other thing to consider here too is going to be the mercenary priority. Like we're not going to be able to see any sort of bribe for that extended lightning rod damage, and to be able to also steal away these camps a little bit quicker. So it's going to be a little bit slower in that right, but they do have Hanzo, and he's going into the Scatter Arrow build, so they will be able to pressure that out, or at least, excuse me, rush. Oh my god. Burn through some of these camps a little bit faster. There we go. Siege Giants are going to be coming in through the bottom lane on the side, or actually on both sides, bottom lane and top lane, and now they're going to be rotating over and grabbing their bruisers here in mid lane. Now, I was having a conversation with Jay Howe during the Tespa Collegiate series while we were on stream, and he was pointing out the fact that when the objective is in the top lane, it's actually a little bit better to go ahead, like if it's in the top lane and you're on the red side, it's a little bit better to grab the bruiser camp for mid lane and then grabbing the Siege Giants afterwards. That way they get delayed out into the bottom lane during the objective phase rather than right now, which is why we're seeing them being cleared out so quickly. And this also just kind of, it's the same premises, you know, as you were seeing the Sentinel camp on Hanamura. During the objective phase, you see the Shaman camp on Infernal Shrines or Battlefield of Eternity before the objective. You're just trying to put pressure on the map to make sure that the enemy team is kind of having to play slower, or not slower, but they're gonna have to play around that fact that there's bottom lane siege coming in or another lane siege coming in that they're gonna need to deal with, or they have to fight over the objective. So it's just little things like that, little macro decisions in the game that really can change a lot. Howling Blast comes through. Arthas did go into Rhyme at level 1 just to get rid of the auto attack damage coming in from Thrall or Greymane. Mostly them. Hero Stalker also going to be picked up for the Dahaka, so Kier going to be playing this Dahaka very aggressive into Goku's face, and you can see that is actually yielding them a decent amount of pressure into the lane. But first objective is here, everybody. No camps are really pushing in any of the lanes. Tomster gonna, on this Phoenix, no Howling Blast. Okay, they do have the potion out from the Deckard Cane. They'll be fine. They'll be able to just get that warp out, and now, first objective's up and available. How do they play this? Let's actually jump over to the Vision 4 team Feedem. See what they're seeing. Casanova steps up. They find Zugrug right there. Fury just trying to get another stack, I believe. No, actually, they went into body check. Lots of body check this evening. Lots and lots and lots of body check. But first objective will be picked up in favor for the members of Looking for Work. I gotta say, looking for work, you know, getting 3-0'd by Team Feedem yesterday, running through the bottom bracket, winning a 5-0, winning a best of 5 series against CTV, and that was actually a 3-1. CTV took that game off of them on Infernal Shrines. So they've been playing a lot of Heroes of the Storm today on the side of looking for work. And I will note this too, like it's 10 o'clock for me and I'm on the West Coast. Like it is late for East Coasters, and there are quite a few, I think, who are playing in this game currently. So, but I mean, at the same time, you're vying for first place. You're vying for 25% of the crowdfunded prize pool plus $2,450, I believe, is the total amount for first place. So you know, playing this late, you're obviously going to be tired. You're going to be worn down a little bit, but at the same time, you have that prize pool, that pizza money on the line. Ooh, Zugrug goes over the wall. Greymane dives in. That is going to be the Herodric Cube coming out as well, looking to body Zugrug, but it doesn't happen. And Tribute's going to be up and available. Lutana going to start the channel, but I know that they can't grab that. And let's go ahead and jump over the vision right now, get an idea of what they're seeing, as they are going to try and step up into this. Fury and friends are going to try and anchor. Falstead with one interrupt there on the right-hand side. Zugrug going to get dove on by Casanova. Going to be able to get one more auto out onto them. Finds the kill onto Arthas during this fight. Haka with the brush talk into the backline, looking for Casanova. Tongue drag goes out, but it doesn't connect. The toss goes out from Fury to save the friendly player. Lutano should be interrupted. They actually... I think it was Dark Chimera as well as Goku to be able to get that, but the toss goes out, and that's going to be Cure getting very low. Fury steps up, does get tongue dragged by one. They are going to be able to walk out of that one right there. And does Tomster have enough damage? Do they warp forward? They do. But they're really separated from the friendly team. Yeah, they've actually thrown out a potion behind them. The channel did go through. Hanzo goes down, and now, while you took out the Hanzo, you could consider boss in bottom lane. You consider it, but yeah, they're not going to be going for it. Where's the next tribute? It was... top middle, bottom right, so it should be top left. Oh, it actually showed on the map anyways. Never mind. Day, thank you so much for the resubscription. How are you doing? Also, Plepper Oni Hots? No, oh my god, Plepperoni Hots? There we go. Plepperoni Hots. Thank you for the follow, my friend. But Day, thank you so much for the resubscription, the 3 months of support. I will resend your alert when we get out of this game. I hope you're having a wonderful night, my friend. We got a lot of good games. Good to see you. I'm excited to play the Dino game with you on you in the posters. I don't want to say the first word because we're semi PG-13 here. But I'm excited for the games on Saturday. Hopefully test doesn't go too long and I can join in. Either way, 10 talent tier on the right hand side. Curse Bullet for the Greymane. Going to be looking for that percentage based damage into some of these higher health pool heroes. Now to note, it is 40% of their current health pool. So if they only have half a health bar, you're doing 40% to half of the health bar. All right, Casanova with the channel. I don't think they're going to contest this. This will be curse in favor for the members of Looking for Work. They've got a great camp coming in through mid lane. They could rotate and grab that. Boss was picked up here on the left-hand side by the members of Team Feedem. Yes, the shirt posters. Boss in bottom lane is going to be managed by Goku, but meanwhile in mid lane, let's focus on... Actually, I kind of want to check out and see if Dahaka tries to get pressure onto Goku. Now, here's the thing. This is curse in favor for the members of Looking for Work, and their bottom lane is getting pushed back against them. Goku should try and get a little bit of damage into this... Oh, no, it's easily going to be just managed. And I don't think they lose their fort down here. But they do get the fort in mid lane. Sorry, I'm kind of lagging behind it here a little bit. And it's going to be 10 Talontiers on both sides, 7-sided strike for that Kerosene for extra damage. And now Phoenix is trying to push up this mid lane, or this top lane a little bit further. I don't think they get fort here, but you can see that they broke off on the right-hand side. Going to go ahead and grab that camp. Brush stock from Dahaka. This is risky. Curse Bullet goes out. Boss is still leashed to the members of Looking for It. Look at Lutana's positioning. They're trying to find that Gust to push them out of the boss pit so that way they can barrel roll through and grab it. Gust ends up going out because the Casanova is diving onto them. The boss is still going to be leashed. Phoenix ends up going down. Garish goes down. The members of Team Feedem are turning this fight around right now, and they're going to steal away a boss. Dear Lord. I gotta be honest, that's terrifying. I'm on a pro Korean team. Oh, nice. Boss was a great rotate. It was pretty good, but it was stolen away. They sniffed that out on the side of Team Feedem. They stiff that out real effectively, so they're going to try and get some value into this top lane with that boss. Lornado's going to be coming out. Look at Collusion. Do they have a Radiant Dash to a friendly member? No, they're just like, oh, I'll just punch the tower. It's okay. I got Iron Fist. I'm just going to go ahead and get one more auto into that. But they open up this top lane. I don't know if they're going to try and push it any further. We do see that there is going to be Tomster looking for a flank positioning on this Phoenix. If they're, the big question is, can they land any sort of, oh wait, hold on. Purification Salvo is going to be connecting onto a couple. That's going to be Tomster getting forced back. Hosty ends up going down right there. The Scatter Arrow not enough. Tomster does get the warp out. They're chasing into this. That was also, oh my god, Lutano with the hammering to the side. Tongue Drag goes out onto one, but that was a 2-for-1. They're trying to make it 3-for-1 right now. They're okay with, like, you know what, Phoenix went down. If we can get Cure here, that's huge. And there's the toss. That's the kill. And 3-0, or 3-1 during that. Boomerang value, exactly. Tomster got to feel the boomerang value right there. That's all they needed, was just that tiny little explosion. It's gonna snowball? Top lane is going to be cleared out by the members of Looking for Work. They also, on the left-hand side, Collusion's going to be go ahead and autoing or punching on into the Siege Giant camp. And they back off. Tribute respawning right now on the left-hand side, so we are going to be recycling all of our points. We're going to be bottom left, so we can kind of keep track of where those are going to be popping up. Next one should be top right or top middle or top right, as it usually does rotate through. No one is safe. No one is ever safe here. They will grab the Bruiser camp here for mid lane. They do have the Siege Giants in top lane. Kira's trying to push this out a little bit further. They should have the Brush Stock up and available. Yeah, they do. So we'll see how they utilize that one. Usually they flank in through this bush back here just to try and find an angle to the enemy team. Let's go ahead and jump onto the vision for the blue team. Sonic Arrow comes out. They know where Fury and Dark Chimera are. They can see that Goku's in bottom lane. Hosty doing a great... Or not Hosty. I'm blanking on the False Step player's name off the top of my head, and I'm very embarrassed by that. Either way, that's going to be Zugrik taking a lot of damage. That will be Lutano flying in. They do have a hammering thrown out, but that will be the Arthas going down very early in this engagement, and now Looking for Work are looking for more than just one kill. Lornado comes out, little late, but does force them away, and this should be... Oh no, False Step has some more poke right there. Look at Kira on the right-hand side. Tomster not going to get tongue dragged. Dark Chimera and Casanova going to be hit with the Gus. I think they're just trying to buy time for Arthas to come back here as Lutano throws out the hammering. Isolation connects onto one, Salvo onto the other two. They end up losing the Thrall. Lutano does go down to the Salvo, and so at least they trade out in that right there. Dark Chimera now has the channel in their favor, and it looks like the members of Looking for Work pick up another tribute in their favor. This will be 1 out of the 3 necessary. Bit of an advantage for them. 2-2, what a grand final series. I agree. I'm hoping that Looking for Work takes it all. I just like the Feedem globals. They're going to be ridiculous here soon. The globals are going to be, I would say devastating, but they're going to be hard to deal with very, very soon. Toss goes out, but they're still chasing in. This tower is very low, but they're just going to keep fighting underneath it. Hosty goes over the wall. That will be Scatter Arrows into the face of both, and Decker Kane and Garrosh go down almost simultaneously. You can see the death timers are pretty close together. Boss is up in the bottom lane. They can go for the Grave Golem. Top right is going to be up in a minute 10, so they can... Oh, I like this. So if they can burn through this boss really quickly, they can rotate over to the top lane, grab the tribute point, and grab a top lane boss, giving them top and bottom lane siege pressure. This will also push them into the 16 talent tier range, and Team Feedem have the opportunity to kind of start bringing the momentum back in their favor. Yeah, oh my god, Brushstock from the Dahaka, very aggressive. Doesn't make it over here to the camp in time, but they're over here ready for the objective as it does spawn immediately. Kier actually meanders their way into the bush over there. Zugreg has the channel, and I would say realistically, this is they grab boss in top lane. They'll have vision of the enemy team soon in bottom, clearing out that camp. There's Thrall showing on map. There's Greymane as well, so they can at least count 2 of the main damage dealers down there. I would say they could go for boss, but they want to siege in the mid lane, open this up a little bit further, try and even out the catapult pressure a little bit here. Also maybe take out the lane sustain with the well right there, as you can see Kier focusing on that one, but they actually step up. Howling Blast comes out. No one going to get caught out by that one. They don't have Frost Presence either, so it's not like they have any sort of upgrades on top of it. Now the Isolation comes out. Huge Earthquake from the Thrall. Sundering from the Thrall. I was actually expecting it to be Earthquake, but it was Sundering right there. 6 levels later, I realized the wrong talent. Tongue Drag goes out into 1. Garrosh does go down. Team Feedem is putting on the pressure. Now they look for Goku. They find 2 kills immediately in this mid lane. And now, I want to note, boss did just go down in bottom lane, but they've got a great wave coming in. Curse Potential is not up and available just yet. This will put them in the 2 out of 3 necessary if they grab it on either side. But now, before boss is up, or excuse me, before Tribute's up and available, actually, no. The tribute will be up. Falstad goes ahead and grabs that. They know that they're really not going to be threatening this with 2 members down. Or are they? Falstad's just down here by themselves. The friendly team's grabbing the boss, which just now ends. Once they see that ping, they know that they're going to be... Oh, wait, but Dahaka's going to be able to come down here. So it is going to be... They can poke out a little bit. Dark Amir does get interrupted in time. I was like, that's really, really close. But then Greymane turns around, Curse Bullet to the face. Casanova trying to put that pressure on, but that gives time for the friendly team to rotate down. The big thing is they can play this super slow. They don't need to. And so they're just going to pressure this up. And actually, they're going to steal away the Siege Giants as well. Catapults are coming in through bottom lane. They could look to try and force a keep in bottom. Looking for Work is going to be chasing until they get a team fight. Poor bird player. Poor Swiftwing. Alrighty, let's actually pull away the talents here for a second. Let's get the full fight in front of our faces. Tongue Drag connects onto Cure, or from Cure right there. That's going to be a 7-sided strike. Hanzo with the arrow as well. That's going to be a big old stun. They managed to get the Purification Salve onto 2, but they end up losing the Decker Cane. Fury getting very low. Zugrug as well low, trying to make their way out of here. I think they did pop the Army of the Dead, and they will be able to make it out alive. Greymane goes down as well as the Phoenix, and with that, you can see them already stepping up onto Cure. Cure and friends are looking to end this game and looking to have that advantage going into what could be our final matchup of the evening. Dear Lord is talking apparently hard. Toss goes out. Fury. Ooh, Core's gonna, the Core's falling way too rapidly, and they're gonna be able to take this. 15 minutes into the game. Team Feedem is up. Ken looking for Work, bring it back. It has been an insane back and forth, everybody, but if the members of Team Feedem win this next game, they will win the HeroesHype Premier Series North America Split number 2, take home first place. Now, I will say this. Second place is nothing to scoff at. It's still $1,000, and I believe 13% of the prize pool. That's still significant. Day, thank you once again for the resubscription. Thank you so much for your support. I very much appreciate it, my friend. I hope you're having a wonderful night. I hope everything's going well for you, and I hope Trinity is just having a great night. Cutest pupper on earth.
Subscribe.
If you like,
Hamu 10H.
Thank you. If you do, go watch Day streams. Trinity is adorable. Her streams are awesome. Buff cores. Yeah. All right, let's show the talents and let me update some stuff in the background. Team 2 or. Oops. Left side team. There we go. Alrighty, everybody. Trin Cozy. Oh. She's such a good girl. Such a good girl. Alrighty, everybody. Oh, Bandit. Just right up in that camera, aren't you? There we go. Ooh. The tortilla is so good. Alrighty. What maps do we have still up and available is my question. Let's see. Hanamura was banned out. We still have Tomb of the Spider Queen is still up and available. Volskaya Foundry is still up and available. Are those the only 2 maps we have left? Maps. So, Battlefield we've already seen, Curse we just saw, Dragonshire we saw, Garden of Terror is banned out, Hanamura is banned out, Infernal Shrines was banned out, Tomb is up and available, and Volskaya. So it's either Tomb or Volskaya is going to be our next 2, is one of our next 2 maps, and I can already see what map that's going to be, so let me update my stuff. Ugh. I also just need to know who picked this. Hold on one second. Sorry, I need to turn up the heat in the house because I'm starting to get really, really cold in here.
You could give the best hugs.
Whew. Okay, whatever. Okay, sorry about that. Aether, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you everyone who's been hanging out, who's been supporting stream. I cannot thank you enough for all the support this evening. Let me give him a spooky worm, let him know I'm ready, and let me update the little map band thingies. God, I looked at it and then I forgot. So they want this, they want this. Okay, all right. Ooh, how do I do game number 5? Is it this one? Yeah, I did it. And that's gonna be that pick. Okay, all right. We're ready to go, everybody. While we're loading this game really quickly, I just want to thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the stream. My name is Bahamut. If you have stumbled into the stream by chance, if you just saw that there was a big prize pool for an event, and you're just like, man, esports, give it to me. My name's Bahamut. I do a lot of that. Typically Monday through Thursday, I'm casting Heroes of the Storm from roughly 5 o'clock PDT to about 8, 9 o'clock PDT. So 3-4 hours we're usually doing Heroes of the Storm cast on this channel. As I said, Monday through Thursday. That schedule will be back to normal after BlizzCon, which will be November 4th. 5th area, I do believe. Might have to take a day off after BlizzCon, we'll see. Because I get back up here pretty early in the day. But either way, let's go ahead and jump on in because we got ourselves a game number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Wrong button. There we go, everybody. We are here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Now, you can see that there's a +1 for Team Feedem. That's because they have the weighted advantage in this best of 7 series. So both these teams are technically up 2 games each, but Team Feedem has that weighted advantage. So this could be the game winning, this could be Team Feedem winning this one out, or we go to our final game. It's possible. The last time the map bangs were shown, both of the hexagon tops were the same team name.
Thank you.
Terminator 100 bonus 10 LFW.
Sorry, hold on one second. I'm just curious about this. Have I been showing this wrong the entire night? Looking for work and looking for work. Dear Lord, am I a potato? It's been a long day, my friends. It has been definitely a long day. This is going to be... Oh, I know what I did wrong. Discard. I know what I did wrong. I have it right. I have it. See here. I have it right on this one. This little thing. It just I didn't update it properly. Thank you for catching that. Very, very late. My potato-ness is showing. But either way, we are here. We're on Tomb of the Spider Queen. I'm sure you're all... I actually don't know why I swapped off of that screen. We can go ahead and just show the maps really quickly. So just get an idea. We're going to burn through this because there's a lot of maps and the draft is already taking place. Team Feedem banned out Alterac Pass and Hanamura. Infernal Shrines was banned out by the members of Looking for Work, as well as Sky Temple. First map was Battlefield of Eternity, won by the members of Team Feedem. Second map was Dragonshire, won by the members of Looking for Work. Third map was Towers of Doom, won by the members of Looking for Work. But then we go to Cursed Hollows. We just saw Team Feedem taking a win there. Now we have the members of Looking for Work opting for first pick priority in this game number 5, and Tomb of the Spider Queen will be chosen by the members of Team Feedem. Let's go ahead and get back into our draft and let's find out who takes this, because we either go to our final map, we either go to Volskaya Foundry next, or this is going to be Team Feedem running it down and taking the series and taking first place. We'll see. Also, Straw, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Sorry that I'm all over the place, everybody. But thank you so much, Bob, for catching that. I understand it didn't mean to... no, you didn't bother me at all. I just realized like how much of a potato I've just been. My potato's out of the oven and you're on my... and into your screen. Yeah. So here's the thing. Main Tank Uther. Main Tank Uther is going to be making it into our series finally. They do not ban it out. They're actually going to get rid of the Tassadar. So Zeratul, Nubrak will be banned on the right-hand side. Sylvanas and the Tassadar on the left. We have Joanna on the left-hand side, so that's already a great pairing right there. They're going to probably pick up a mage like a Kael'thas or a Gul'dan to maybe push out that lane. They are going to have the Uther, Jaina, Malfurion on the right-hand side. Actually, no Ana priority, because obviously they have that on the opposing side, so they grab the Malfurion for the innervations and the cooldown reduction, which will be huge in the Uther as well as the Jaina. Ban-wise... I would say get rid of a mage. Get rid of a mage that you do not want to have nano boosted. Or get rid of an assassin that you, or I guess a bruiser that you don't want to have nano boosted. Double support Monka S? Oh no, like seriously, Bob, thank you for updating. Like do not feel bad about catching something that I have completely missed, because 9 times out of 10, it's because I'm a potato. Maiev and Blaze will be picked up here on the left. So far going to be locking in a solid core. They've also got a lot of damage from that Maiev potential. Grouping up the the grouping from the Condemned from Joanna will be great for the Fan of Knives resets, and you're going to be able to get a lot of pressure in with that one right there. It's been a bit long day for Bahamut. He usually doesn't stream this late. I've also been up since 5:30 PDT. So it's been like 19 hours nearing for me or something like that, 18 or something. Double support here. We're just double support. Weave up the stream a little bit. All right, Leoric and Thrall round out the draft, and there's the Gul'dan. That's the mage I was talking about. They needed a wave clear, and that's so strong. Like, Team Feedem has got a very strong composition. I don't want to rule out looking for work whatsoever, but I'm a little afraid for them. But at the same time, Fury's Uther is scary. I'll keep an eye out for you, good sir. Thank you so much, Bob. I appreciate that. Y'all the best, Twitch chat. Like, you all looking out for me, giving Bandit treats. Giving Bandit treats, there we go. I thought about giving him another one just now, but I'm just like, he's sleeping, he's fine, he's comfortable. Maybe after this game as we're closing out the stream, potentially. We could be seeing a game number 6. I had not enabled. I need to fix that then. Ghost Dunk, thank you for the tier 1 subscription for the 11 months of support, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ghost Dunk, by the way, if you like podcasts and you like improvisational comedy, you should check out the Hello from the Magic Tavern podcast. He actually does editing for that one. And Straw, thank you so much for the 100 bits.
Uther is online.
Let's go ahead and see what happens here with Main Tank Uther. On the left-hand side, we got the members of Team Feedem. Up 1 in this best of 7 series with their weighted advantage. We have Collusion going to be on the, oh my god, on the, come on brain, you can do this. On the Ana, there we go. Kira is going to be on the Blaze, Hosty will be on the Gul'dan, Lutano will be on the Maiev, and Zugrug on the Joanna. On the right-hand side, we got the members of Looking for Work. Tomster is going to be on the Leoric, Fury is going to be on the Deckard, oh my god, on the Uther. We are going to be seeing Casanova on the Thrall, Goku will be on the Jaina, and Dark Chimera on the Malfurion. Let's go ahead and check out our mid-lane matchup here as everyone kind of comes in for the brawl. A lot of damage coming out. Umbro bind onto a couple. That's, oh my god, the damage coming out. Jaina's the first one to go down. Tomster doing their best to put some pressure into the backline, but it's not going to be enough. They do drain a little bit of hope from some of those members, but not going to be able to drain enough, and they get the Wraithwalk right out of there, and they're going to put the pressure on. Great root coming out from Dark Chimera as well, but they're going to force them back. That's going to be the Life Leech coming out from Hosty, and now we see our solo laners match up. I want to note also that during that initial fight, Silver Touch got 31 out of the 80 stacks necessary. 31 stacks. Ewok Thor, thank you so much for the 5 bits, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll resend your alert when we get out of this game. Who's got no questing talents? There we go. Maiev did not go into Umbral Bind, or excuse me, Bonds of Justice at level 1, so they're not going to be trying to stack that up, nor did they go into, I cannot remember, it's the Spirit of Vengeance build, but we are going to be seeing the Naisha's Memento. And I just want to look at the bottom lane just a little bit here between Kira and Tomster, see how aggressive Tomster is going to be into this Blaze, and see how they'll respond to it on the side of Kira, because there's definitely, you need to be on your toes, especially around Leoric, because they can drain that health pretty quickly and push you in a little bit. 31 stacks, yeah. Wait, how? Skill. Main Tank Uther by Fury, like, it is something that they are strong on. Like, we're already halfway through that quest. 54 out of the 80 stacks. Tell Tom to get out of this game and DM for me. Are you waiting on Tomster to play D&D here, Aether? Press W into Gul'dan E. Okay, that's true. That is very, very true. If you just watch for that one, you can stack up quite quickly, but that is going to be Zugrug very aggressive in this mid lane. We are going to be seeing both Bruiser camps crashing, but it is going to be more so in favor for the members of Team Feedem through this mid lane, as they've their own is going to be cleared out, at least the mage is going to be cleared out. This is just a lot of bodies and a lot of minions here. Cure getting very low, as they are going to be forcing back, they're going to be forced back by Tomster. Casanova looking for a double root, finds it onto a couple players, finds the Maiev kill, and that's going to be looking for work. Answering back with their first kill of the game, Hosty trying to make it out, just going to get a couple more stacks on the Echo Corruption at level 1. They have 23 out of the 40 stacks necessary. That is pretty significant as well. We're at 3 minutes into the game, not even. 73 stacks out of the 84. The, oh my god. Silver Touch. for the Uther, 12 out of the 20 stacks, right? 20 for the Echo the Elements. Thrall did not go into Frost Wolf Pack. They ended up just going into Monotide, and 7 out of the 20 stacks for the Fingers of Frost for the Jaina. Also going to be working our way through that Ice Block, but only about 1,500 into that one. Needs a significant more amount of damage to be able to finish out that Frostbite or the Ice Block availability. And then Casanova just backs out, or backs up. My issue is that I never got good. Same. Ooh, that's a great Umbral Bind. They find that was like max range Umbral Bind essentially. So they managed to get the kill into Thrall. That is going to be the Silver Touch finished out by the 3 minutes and 33 seconds into the game, right on the dot from Fury right there. They do have the Holy Shock, so it's going to be them able to get some extra damage in right there. Zugrug is going to try and make their way out. They do have the Iron Skin, avoiding the root coming out from Malfurion. They did go into the Strangling Vines. So you actually have that healing reduction, which is going to be a great way to kind of mitigate on his own healing right there. And 7 Talonteers will be rounding fairly soon as Tomster's getting forced back, forced to tap the well. Neither team is going to be able to get their turn in just yet, but they do have turn availability on both sides. More so in favor for looking for work, in my opinion, due to the fact that they've just got 32 gems already sitting in the bank. They only need to get about 18 more out of their pocket for that turn in right there. And we can actually jump over and look at who has what. Actually, if Leorg just gets the turn in, they're good. Leorg's the only, like, if they can just keep the enemy team busy while Leorg jumps over onto this, that'll be perfect for them. Meanwhile, Tomster, okay, they'll be fine for now. I was thinking that they're going to try and step up into the enemy team, but no, not just yet. Sorry, I'm just trying to find someone. There we go. Without questing talents or marks over, because like Ana does apply the stacks or the poison stacks over people. I can't remember what is off the top of my head. Tomster going to get interrupted as well. Let's go ahead and pull it back to the talents because I'm sure you're all interested into that. 3 minutes, 73 stacks on Megalol. Fury on this main tank Uther. It's something to respect. But it is Tomb of Spider Queen. It's pretty early here. I honestly, I would say it's equal. Like neither team is. I mean, you even look at the experience. It's just about rounding into 8s together. We've looked at this talents long enough. Let's go ahead and cycle through some of those other numbers, get an idea of what the early game experience, damage, and healing has looked like for both these sides. Stun comes out. Zugrug will be the target. Gul'dan gonna throw a little more echo of that Echo the Element. Oh no, my God. I can't think of the talent off the top of my head. It is just blowing my mind. Echoed Corruption. Dear Lord, 34 out of the 40 stacks on that one as well, for anyone who's wondering. And then we see the stun going on onto Cure, who's thinking about engaging, disengaging, not too sure. Lutano, great Umbral Bind, but they actually don't get the jet propulsion forward. Dark Chimera getting very low. Do you have another auto into this? They're actually gonna, oh, they're thinking about it. Fury gonna get the stun. That's 30 gems on Cure that they're getting in the wrong spot of this. Cure goes flying across the map. 30 gems are locked away on the right side. That is huge. That is a huge denial. And those are the little stacks I was talking about, trying to make sure that those aren't showing constantly around the map. So let's see. I think it's Maya that doesn't have a questing talent, or she does have nice momentum, which shows up, but either way. Turn availability is still here for both, and they just need to get 9 gems in between Casanova and Dark Chimera. They have that, and that will be Red Web Weavers descending in favor for the members of Looking for Work. Zergling, what's up, bud? Bahamut is the best caster. Thank you so much, Zergling. I really appreciate that. With the sidekick Bandit, I'd say that I'm more of the sidekick to Bandit than anything else. Syndrox is, yeah. Syndrox is saying exactly what I was saying. Either way, I appreciate the compliment. I really, really do. Thank you so much. I'm just always just trying to get better. Always trying to learn and get better at this, at casting. As well as even this game. We do see that the bottom lane is going to get pushed out by Kieran, or getting pushed out by Tomster. Kier doing their best to clear this out. Meanwhile, in mid lane, where most of the fun is going to be taking place, we are going to be seeing them battle this out, but they're waiting for that 10 talents here before they maybe even step up into this, but it's going to be pretty close to both sides getting it here. Yeah, they get it at just about the same time. Nano boost for the Gul'dan, that makes sense. Horrify for some control. Divine Storm from the Uther, that's what we've been always seeing from that Fury. Sometimes Divine Shield. Definitely sometimes, but the Divine Storm has been an aggressive play for them, and we'll see what kind of value they bring to the table with that one. But Red Web Weavers do end, and the value they got from them, not massive. Some front gate damage. We do see that they've picked up quite a few gems during that entire phasing. They don't have enough for back-to-back turn-ins here on the side of... wait, they're actually pretty close to a turn on the right, but either way, that was an Entomb that came out. Bunker's gonna be out. Cure in a bit of a rough spot. They're trying to make their way out. That's gonna be the Earthquake from the Thrall. Horrify came out as well. Blaze is the first one to go down in this fight right here, as Hosty's getting the Nano Boost thrown onto them, and I do believe they have the Echoed Corruption. They actually just finished it out right there. It's a lot of damage they're gonna bring to the table as this game progresses, but Lutano needs to make it out alive, and They have turn in again. And they should be able to get this. They need everybody to turn in. You can see Fury's anchoring on the right-hand side, just making sure that they're going to be able to show that, or not show that off. But I was looking at the little golden circle, and I was like, well, it has like a little thing that pops around it anyways. Going to be anchoring for the team, making sure that no one gets caught out of position or getting poked at the turn-in altar. But camp in mid lane is going to be picked up. Leoric. Ooh, do they have a pick for Leoric? He should have the Wraith Walk out of here. Yeah, they're just going to put a lot of damage onto the body. Catches the toe with the Echoed Corruption right there. And now we have the Bruiser camp in mid lane pushing this back, and they also have the opposing side Bruiser camp coming in with the Webweaver, so that does offer spell armor. Going to give them 20. Just spell armor? Yeah, just spell armor. From that mage within the... Dear Lord. Within the Bruiser camp. But it's been essentially back-to-back turn-ins in favor for the members of Looking for Work. They're pushing up these waves pretty effectively. Kier going to be in this bottom lane, drops the bunker. Tomster, Entomb comes out. They're trying to catch Kier right here, and they might have done so. There's no bunker. Well, I mean, they can try and jump back into the bunker. Can they get to the right-hand side? Jet Propulsion, 20-some health. Dark Chimera and friends are looking for this. They drop the oil. You don't get out of this. There's no way. There's nothing you can do. Oh, yeah. But while all that was happening, that allowed the friendly team to be able to go ahead and clear out the wave, so they don't really lose too much out during this. They're going to probably lose their bottom lane for it, and that's really about it during the entire Webweaver phase. I'd say it's a pretty good defense. They sacrifice one. They don't lose too many gems. Blessed Shield comes out to the face of Casanova just to be like, Zugreg's like, I don't want to lose gems. I have almost enough for a turn in myself. Actually, with the gems in the current bank, yeah, they have enough for a turn in themselves. They actually haven't had a turn in on the side of Team Feedem just yet. Wildfire Grenade, as well as Big Triggs, thank you for the follows, my friends. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Thank you for supporting the content. I just realized that I've been casting for near 5 hours straight. I just looked over, I was like, oh my god, our record time is 4 hours and 47 minutes. Dear Lord. I'm actually having a blast, though. I'm honestly not that tired. Mostly because we have really fun, entertaining Heroes of the Storm matches, and all of you in chat are just so... Like, seriously, thank you for being here. Like, it's like so entertaining, but it kind of sounded like sarcastic as I was saying. I was like, I don't mean it sarcastically. Like, you've all been so entertaining in chat, and thank you for being here and supporting these teams and cheering on some great Heroes of the Storm action and supporting the community leagues that we have within the community. I'm just waiting to see here. They're threatening this top lane. They really are playing this aggressive on the side of Looking for Work. They want that final Volskaya game. Can they get it is the question. Tomster gonna get poked at. I was like, who got the turn in? Zugrog actually, as I said before, had enough for a turn in for the entire team, so they snuck to the bottom lane while they were pressuring out top. Now, the blue Webweavers will descend... oh, wait, hold on. Divine Storm, Chain CC, Cure in a bit of a rough spot, drops the bunker. Is the root going to be underneath? They pop the Unstoppable as well. Earthquake comes out. Warden's Cage coming out from the Maiev as well. They're trying to find these Fan and Knives resets as the Webweavers descend. That's going to be the Horrify coming out. Tomster going to go ahead and get the Entomb onto 2 as Hosty's just going to try and drain health or something, trying to get out of there. That will be the roots underneath them. Tomster's so very low. They don't lose anyone in this engagement. Just about every heroic was used right there, and now the blue Webweavers have descended. Mid lane's going to be assailing right now, and that should be going down pretty quickly. Top lane is still fairly healthy. They can rotate over to that lane and try and pressure that out. You can see Lutano over on the right-hand side or at the bottom of our screen trying to put some pressure on from that lower half of the map. They have the Spirit of Vengeance out. Not going to utilize it. Just going to get around Fury to the safe side of that engagement. Stun goes out. I don't think Cure makes it out of this one alive right there, and they end up getting picked off. But meanwhile, top lane Webweaver was pushing in a little bit. Bottom lane did start crashing in, and this is actually a decent minion wave. This should be able to get the front gate, if not more, and they're still pressuring into mid lane. They're trying to hold them there so they can't get the clear into the Webweaver phase, which is a really smart move. Bottom lane, as I said, is pretty stacked out. This should get the well 100%. Gul'dan coming down here might no, they end up, they don't even get the well, actually. And 2 onto Hosty. Gonna try and drain health. Gonna throw the Biot Grenade onto them as well. Ooh, they don't have Horrify for 9 seconds, and that's Hosty going down. This is seemingly falling apart for the members of Team Feedem. I was gonna say that they had a pretty strong start here, but it's starting to look like this is Looking for Work, looking for that final game. Tatsuki, how's it going? Thank you. Oh my god, Tatsuki, thank you for the 10 months of support. Nothing's ever going to keep Beard Buddy down. Thank you, Tatsuki. I'm going to resend your alert when we get out of this game. Thank you for the support, my friend. I hope you had a wonderful night of games. Yeah. I saw you ended stream early, but I thought I saw on your server that you were playing another game again later on. Either way, I hope you had a wonderful night of games and a wonderful night of streaming. Let's go ahead and cycle through some of the numbers, get an idea of what those look like, and we are 2 gems away from a turn-in here on the side of Team Feedem, but looking for Worker, looking for the boss turn-in combo, and they should be able to get it. They only need 18 more gems, and between Goku and Fury, I think they have it? No, they're 1 gem off. Caster math. Casanova's the only one left with that one right there. So this gives them a little bit of time, but I don't think they're going to be able to poke out into this. These entombs from Tomster have just been disgusting constantly. Getting these single targets, and then they almost don't get away. That's going to be bunker out, buys a little bit of time, but this is a bit of a worrisome spot. They're going to sit in the core, or in the bunker. That's going to be Joanna trying to make their way out. They do have the Iron Skin, which is going to be completely utilized. Blinds go out, and they're actually maneuvering their way towards the enemy side. They end up going down, losing quite a few gems. I think it was like 17 or so onto them. Now Red Web Weavers descend. This is... Boss already cleared out in top. Web Weaver going to crash into the keep front gate. It's 3-9 in kills, like... 16s are around the corner. Lutano with 42 gems needs to get out of here. Top lane's going to get cleared out. Yeah, this top lane's not going to get a whole lot of value. And they know this, so they rotate over to mid lane. They want to open this up a little bit further. You're playing Outer Worlds. It's Fallout in space. Ooh, that sounds fun. Valorian's in town. I'll be doing stuff with him and Amorin this weekend. Oh, that's awesome, Aether. I hope you have fun. I hope you have fun. The Earthquake comes out from the Thrall right there. Tomster getting very low. I'm waiting to see, like, how are they going to play this, because this is looking for work, being very aggressive, not very aggressive, but just pushing the advantage they know they have, and it seems like they're going to be able to open this map up a little bit further. They're going to back off. They're going to respect the Web Weaver phasing, but we are 16 talent here on both sides. It's even talent here in that right. Chad, I feel like we're going to our game 6 or game 7, however you want to call it. I think we get a full series here, chat. The way that Looking for Work is playing this, like, I hate calling games like this 100%, but it just, the momentum, the team fights have felt like they're going over to, hold on, I'm speaking way too early. Tomster gets shredded by the disc damage from Hosty right there. What did Hosty, like, the Gul'dan damage is at 52,000 right now. Maybe it was just 16 talent here they needed. Maybe they just needed the Ruinous Affliction. I'm not sure. Top lane Web Weaver's mostly going to be defensive here. I don't think they're going to get much value. Blaze is going to try and push this up, but by the time the Web Weaver descends, I think it still crashes in the front of this lane. It's not going to be making it down to this point. And the big thing, the reason I'm highlighting that is because of the fact that the Web Weavers do lose health over time while they're in lane. Also, a little fact too, you can see the little side notes. It kind of notes what lane they're in. So top, mid, bottom. And those do activate once the Web Weaver descends. That's why you're seeing the top out a little bit further, but you can see mid lane's getting shredded by the Jaina damage. They're just looking for some sort of play into the scene. Look at Lutano on the right-hand side. Warden's cage is up. Blessed Shield's there as well. Lutano rotates away. Goku actually face check that bush and making sure. They are going to take down the bottom lane fort. So it's actually going to be even in structures. Top lane Web Weaver going to be coming in here. Goku and friends going to clear that out. Once they see that, I wonder if they're going to make a play into that top lane. No, they're going to make a play into bottom lane, the completely opposite side of the map, which is going to force a longer rotation out of the enemy team. Going to poke in onto this front gate. Some of the members are going to be here. Why does it say, oh, thank you so much for explaining that. Thank you. It's a weighted best of 7, so the members of Team Feedem, they didn't drop into the lower brackets, so that's the advantage that they get with the weighted, oh my god, Divine Storm, everything going to be used, but the bunker comes out, Horrify's going to be there as well. A lot of damage onto Goku, Silence is going to be there, but the Ice Block is just going to be in time. The Warden's Cage comes out around a lot of them. Goku getting healed up very effectively, and that will be Malfurion, the first one to go down in this team fight. Lutano getting a little bit low. Zugrog on the edge of health ends up going down. It's a 1-for-2 trade in so far in favor for the members of Team Feedem, but they end up losing their Blaze. 2-for-2. Hosty is trying to get some damage out here. Collusion trying to make their way out as this Ana, but I don't think they managed to do so. Root goes out. Sleep Dart. They get one more heal onto Lutano, and they get a Fan of Knives. Meanwhile, over here on the left-hand side, Tomster was chasing Hosty. Drain Hope is going to be enough, I think. Yeah, the Wraith Walk forward. There's nothing you can do right there, and they end up going down. And there's no Web Weaver turn availability. Boss is up in 20 seconds. They could go for a boss. I'm looking around the minimap. I'm like, what do they want to, what's the play here? I need sleep. Thank you for the amazing casting, Bahamut and Bandit. Take care of yourselves and each other. Thank you so much for hanging out, Royce. Thank you for being the best stream mama ever. And I'll see you at BlizzCon. Or I'll see you in other Twitch chats until then. Pacemaker is literally stressed. I don't blame you, Pace. I'm stressed about this match too. It looked like Team Feedem were starting to bring it back, but Looking for Work shut down any sort of advantage they had in that bottom lane, and now we make it into 20 talent tiers. We're gonna cycle through some of the other numbers, get an idea of what those look like, and then we'll see all the 20 talents, because we should be seeing 20 talent picked up by the members of Team Feedem here in just a moment. Boss is up. Do they know is the question.
I'm glad to have you in the field.
They've got everyone up. Horify's up as well. They've got boss control. Yeah, they're showing on minimap, so they know that they're on this boss, but I think the rotation's gonna be way too late if they try and go for it. And they don't have a turn-in, so they can't play into that. They're sitting at 49 gems out of 65 if they were to get the, well, actually it's gonna be 51 out of 65 if they were to turn those ones in the bank in. I can't wait to hug all of your faces. Same. Just gonna smush all your faces. Now Looking for Work. They're pushing up through this top lane. The big thing that I want to really, I want to focus on here is that whichever team realistically loses the next fight, that could be game end. Death timers are significantly long. Both teams have a win condition to go through, you know, I mean, more so on the side of Looking for Work right now with this boss up here and catapults mounting as well. Tomster going to get hit with the sleep dart. A little bit of poke under this keep. It looks like they should be able to confirm it. Now the question is, do they step up further and try and go for core, or do they just back out with the advantage that they have? Looks like they're going to back out with the advantage they have. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Boss ends up going down. Tomster going to get poked here. Look at Lutano setting up. Just fanning knives for a dismount. I think they might be looking for a Warden's Cage or something here. They also, the longer they keep them from backing out, that also opens up bottom lane in favor for the members of Team Feedem. Bye, Rice. Bye. Oh, they go ahead and they clear out the bottom lane. This is going to be even talent tiers into 20s. A little bit of poke right there. Tomster with an Entomb. That's going to be buried alive as well. Sleep Dart comes out. That's going to be the Jaina dumping the damage. Divine Storm below us on the left-hand side. We do see the Earthquake coming out from the Thrall, who did go into the Earth and Shields as well, so they're going to get some value for the friendly team. Gul'dan, the first one to go down. They're going to be looking at Cure as well, and the Warden's Cage comes out. They're trying to get these Fan and Knives resets from Lutano, but I don't know if it's going to be enough, and that will be Lutano going down. Siege Giants are in bottom lane, but Ana goes down as well. They rush through top, and ladies and gentlemen, we are going to Volskaya Foundry. Unless Joanna can pull the most YouTube defense, like just the YouTube highlight defense ever, I don't, yeah, I think we go to Volskaya here. Feedem. Team Feedem. Coming in through the bottom of from the losers bracket, getting knocked out last night by Team Feedem, Looking for Work, running through that bottom losers bracket, coming in, taking a best of 5 into CTV. They take this to the last possible game in our best of 7 series. GG, well played, everybody.
Thank you.
Uther main tank woot woot.
Twitch? There it is.
I will follow you to the end of the world. Subscribed.
He's the best Aru UUNNDD. Nothing's ever gonna keep Beard Buddy down. Less than 3 Tatsuki hug.
Thank you, Tatsuki, for the 10 months of support. And
Terminator 100 bonus 10 LFW.
Straw, thank you for the 100 bits, my friend. Dear Lord, the support this evening. I cannot thank you all enough, but we are not done just yet. We have one more game to decide who's going to be taking this, and I gotta say, this is just perfect. It's also, in 30 seconds, we'll be at 5 hours of broadcast. Dear Lord, has this been a fun night. I think I'm gonna start work a little late tomorrow. I still gotta cuddle with Bandit. Oh my god. Thank you all for supporting. Thank you for being here. I love you all so very much. I'm glad it's a full set. Me too. Happy birthday, D. Ooh, oh, I actually transitioned that right in time because Issa just swapped us over to our next map. Abracadabra Holmes, thank you for the follow. Sorry I missed that about 7 minutes ago. Bandit Cam. Just right up on him.
Could give the best hugs.
Nam, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you for the great stream and casting. Thank you for watching. And as always, NA putting out the better HOTS than EU. Dang. Let's see here. Looking for work is going to be up to 3. So here, we're just going to do this. It's 3-3. That's it. It's 3-3. This is the game deciding match. Oops, I don't need this anymore. Dear, oh God. Sorry, my work computer reset for some reason, and I honestly had a panic attack. Oh God, okay, yeah, all right. So team 1 got first pick, and obviously the map is that. Whoo, ladies and gentlemen. Best of 1 now, folks. Essentially, yeah. It is essentially a best of 1. I want to cuddle with my blanket after this. I can't wait to sit down on the couch and drink a gin and tonic. This is for all the marbles. This is definitely for all the marbles. Bragatron, how you doing, friend? Thanks for coming by. Staying up to watch. Thanks for being here, everybody. Seriously. I know it's super, super late. Like, it is almost, what, 2 a.m. on the East Coast right now? It's almost 11 for me. It's been a wild night. Thank you all so much for being here. I honestly cannot thank you enough. It's been a wild ride, but let's go ahead and guess who still has to pack for BlizzCon tonight? Me. I still have to do laundry for BlizzCon. Let's go ahead and get into our draft. We are here. We are ready to go. Best of 7 series. We are in game number 7. We are in our final game.
Terminator 100 bonus 10 gin and tonic now.
Gin and tonic now? Oh my god. I wish. My casting would be crap. I'm having one for you enjoying this cast. Thank you, Blonde Duchess. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's 1:47 for Bob. Woohoo! It's late. It is late for some people on that East Coast. Only 10:47 p.m. nap today. I actually took a nap before the stream. I took a 20-minute nap before we did the stream because I was like, I need to at least get a little bit of sleep in my body. It was perfect though. Let's go ahead and just jump through the maps. We're gonna burn through this really quickly. Alterac Pass and Hanamura Temple were banned out by Team Feedem. Infernal Shrines and Sky Temple were banned out by Looking for Work. First map was Battlefield, won by Team Feedem. Second map was Dragonshire, won by the members of Looking for Work. Third map was Towers of Doom, won by the members of Dear Lord Galaxy Quest. Thank you so much for the 500 bits, my friend. I'm gonna try and burn through this still. Towers of Doom was the third map, won by the members of Looking for Work. Curse Hall was the fourth map, won by the members of Team Feedem. Tomb of Spider Queen was that fifth map we just saw, that was won by the members of Looking for Work. And now the final map, gonna be Volskaya Foundry, chosen by Looking for Work. First pick goes over to Team Feedem. We're in our draft.
Love you, Baja.
I love you. Thank you so much for the 500 bits, Galaxy Quest.
Nice work, Bone Daddy.
Thanks for the
My
69 day.
turn.
Thank you so much for the 69 day. Alrighty, everybody. Let me actually pull away the map bans and all that. We have already gotten halfway through this draft. My apologies for not showing it quicker. Sylvanas Uther going to be banned. They took a risk. They took a risk and they gave the Uther over and they said, no. We learned our lesson. So we have our full bans out. That's going to be Sylvanas Uther, Ana on the right or on the left, Tassadar, Abathur, and Malthael on the right hand side.
100 bonus 10 match point hype.
Match point height. Thank you so much, Straw. Garrosh, Jaina on the right-hand side. Vala, Joanna, Ariel on the left. Cho'Gall, easy coming out from Team Feedem. Garrosh, Jaina. Maybe they go into a Greymane or a Raynor here. Ooh, gonna be going to the Hanzo. Okay. I was thinking the Greymane for the die potential and the blow up to pair with the Garrosh, and then you maybe have the Raynor. I was thinking Raynor or Greymane due to the fact that Ace in the Hole pairs well with the Jaina, but they're looking at the Hanzo, gonna have some vision from that. Scatter Arrow is gonna be powerful, and you have the poke potential as well as the kind of AoE's gigantic stun from that Dragon Arrow. We ready? Me too. We ready. The marbles are ready. Hosty, Zarya, Medivh? Well, we actually get a Lucio, so they go double support with a Zeratul. Zeratul, Vala, double support, Joanna. That's a tanky, terrifying grouping. Garrosh, Jaina, Deckard, Hanzo. Need a solo lane into the Zeratul, probably. What do you want to play into that Zeratul? Dahaka's actually been pretty... Well, I don't like Dahaka on this map, honestly. They could go into a Leoric.
Stitches want to play.
If we're going to end the series, we're going to end it on a high note. Stitches is in the game. Stitches wants to play. I don't know about all of you, but I am pumped. I am ready for this. This is about to be an absolute blast. This draft is going to be awesome. The Stitches is something that I'm so excited about. 2x healer, Monka. No. Just pull this away a little bit. There we go. Ooh. I'm ready but not prepared. Fair enough. Okay. One more glass of water. Perfect. Just perfect one more glass of water. Ooh. I hope you're all ready. I'm ready. I'm excited about this. Let's find out who takes the HeroesHype Premier Series. Split number 2. Oh, my brain is just... I'm trying to put something together, but I can't. Let's get into the game, everybody, because I can talk about this. Team Feedem, up 3 in our best of 7 series. Collusion going to be on the Ariel. We have Kyr going to be on the Zeratul. We have Hosty going to be on the Lucio. Zugreg will be on the Joanna. Lutano's going to be on the Vala, and Hosty on the Lucio. I feel like I said that already. Kyr on the Zeratul. All right. I think I said everyone's name twice, but either way, Looking for Work is also going to be up 3 games in our best of 7 series here. Goku going to be on the Hanzo. Casanova going to be on the Jaina. Dark Chimera going to be on the Deckard. Kane Tomster on that Stitches who wants to play. And Fury on the Garrosh. Body check Garrosh once again. My potato is ready. Tomster going for that hook right there. Not going to find anything just yet. Ooh, hold on. Gonna try and... Sorry, Fury was trying to step up and get a toss onto Ariel or Vala, and just could not find it. So now we're gonna be seeing a solo lane matchup. I do have to kind of say that I do like the idea of the Stitches down here. You have that slam to be able to reveal Cure constantly, and you have your own self-sustain with the Savor the... It's not Savor the Flavor. What is the name of that talent? Devour. So you are able to pick up some extra healing there, and so you can kind of sustain yourself into that Zeratul a little bit. They did go into Hungry for More, so they are going to be having the increased movement speed for every 15 globes they get, up to 20%. So you are going to be needing a maximum of 60 globes to be able to get the 20% right there. But you also get increased maximum health by 30. That's a lot. We'll keep an eye on that as the game does progress here. See how those are going to be working out for the Stitches players. Yeah, second place gets money. So actually, everyone gets money. I believe it's 5th through 8th gets $100 and 1% of the crowdfunding. First is... I know I'm jumping around here because it's just what I can remember off the top of my head. First place is going to get $2,450 plus 25% of the crowdfunded pool. Second place is going to be $1,000 plus 13% of the crowdfunded pool. Third place is $500 and 5%. Fourth place is $250 and like 3%, and then I think 5th through 8th is the $100 and 1% of the crowdfunded prize pool. So this is you're still vying for a significant amount of money, whether you're in first or second place. And obviously, I mean, $1,450 deficit or difference between those two is it's a lot of pizzas. It's a lot of pizzas to order. But we are just going to have this back and forth between the two teams so far. First Triglav Protector will be announced here in the next 40 or so seconds, as we do have Casanova on the siege camp on the right hand side. No one on the left just yet. Thank you so much, Pace. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 2 for 1,000? Wait, what? What, Kage? Oh, out of the hungry for more. It took me a second. I was like, wait, there's an uncapped quest in town I think he's making a joke about, and yeah, that's what it was. We are going to be seeing the control point open up here in 15 seconds. Support camp's going to be fought over right now. They can see that there's a couple members playing around this left-hand side, so they go ahead and throw the Sonic Arrow out to the left. Goku just getting that vision for the friendly team. That is going to be a Detainment Strike, mostly just to stack up that level 4 quest in talent for the Ariel right there. And now, it's just back and forth between these two teams, and I'm waiting to see who steps up onto the point from the opposing side. Looks like Joanna's going to be clearing this out. They don't actually grab their siege camp on this left-hand side, just going to clear that out. And I was waiting for this engagement to pop off, but apparently no, they're going to play it safe and slow. Okay, all right, just slow, wait for it. It's going to be okay. Lots of bandit treats. Oh my god, yeah. We are going to be doing, we will have another stream on Monday on this channel. We'll be doing Discord replays of games and stuff like that, but we are going to be doing a bark box somewhere in between all that. Like maybe in the halfway point, I'll take a break, take like 15 minutes to rest, and then we'll cast more after that. But bark box, it's October. I want to at least open up the bark box from October in October. Either way, 7 talents here on both sides, 1 kill in favor for looking for work, as the overtime has hit, and they do have the potential for this first Triglav Protector. This is going to be the enemy team trying to invade onto the point. They do have the fortification camp up and available. Zugrug is going to get tossed away. Fury is going to, Tomster was going for the hook right there, but Cure is getting some great damage in. They drop the biotic emitter out, so that way they can get the healing out for the friendly team. On the right hand side, they're going to cycle in and out, but they're going to stay on the point, not giving that overtime over to the enemy team, or giving even the point back over to the enemy team. Zugrug getting very low. The Iron Skin's going to be used. Hosty is going to get hooked in from Tomster, and Lutano is going to get pulled in, or at least I think vaulted in right there. Either way, that is going to be them stepping off the point, but they're still trying to play around this. The Decker Cane has a great amount of healing as well, just to kind of sustain them over this point. Casanova going to cycle out. They do end up giving this back over, but they're contesting it. Now, here's the thing. Since they don't have the channel all the way through, it's contesting the amount of this center bar. Once they get that up fully, it will start charging up percent. And so here, I was just waiting to see, like, how do they want to play this? They're going to Hearth back full or no? Look at Zeratul below this as well. Scouting out, waiting to see if someone steps up. Let's actually cycle through some of the other numbers really quickly. We're going to be in 10 talent tiers very, very soon. Or, well, 2 levels away. Hold on, this is an invade onto this camp right now, and I think we'll get a full 5v5 just over the fortification camp. Scatter Arrow coming out really nice into the backline onto Lutano, but that's going to be some healing out from Ariel, and it's double support, so it's very difficult to deal with as they get the multi-shot out from Vala. They trade out the Lucio. So while they do have double support, it's not going to be enough right there, as Lutano takes a lot of damage. Hanzo used the agility over the wall with some 300 health. Charge going back over. They weren't on the point, so it wasn't charging up during this phase. And so now they need to kind of jump back onto that, and that gives them a little bit of time. Great hook going out onto the Joanna, but they're not going to be able to find a kill onto that one. Cure diving in, just getting a cleave onto a few, and they'll just back out. Wait, hold on. Do you have a root for a little extra damage? They end up getting the Ice Lance, and that finds the kill onto Joanna right there. Lutano stepping forward, ends up getting the Hanzo kill. The Jaina does go down as well. Cure going to be taking a tower shot. They're taking a little bit of damage, goes for the blink, ends up going down, doesn't find themselves a kill. Toss goes in onto Tomster. They do have that, I think they had the Devour up and available, but the overtime is there on the left-hand side, and it looks like Lutano doesn't get thrown over the gate, but the overtime goes through, and there still are it's 2 supports. I mean, if you're going to throw anyone in here, you might as well, I guess, throw supports. All the dings. All the dings. Ooh. First Triglav Protector will be picked up for the members of Team Feedem. They'll move in through top lane. 10 talent here, going to be around in the corner for both these teams fairly soon. Stitches does have 11 out of the 15 stacks for the first 5% base movement speed increase. They also are going to be having caster math, and it's too late. 333 extra health. I could have easily done that math in my head, but I looked at the number. I was like, I don't know how to multiply this right now. My brain was just like, Bahamut, don't even try. Like, come on, be realistic right now. Casanova going to poke out a little bit here on the left-hand side. 10 talent tiers for both. They actually went into Gorge for the Stitches as well. They're going to be looking at, that's the Gorge onto Ariel. The hook goes out. I think they were looking for another one to pull out, but Collusion does have a full well of healing. Going to use that to Taming Strike to force back one. And they're going to chase into this. That will be the Heroic Cube. They find the kill onto Ariel. She gets thrown across the map right there. Top lane got really, really pushed in as they lost the fort already, so this is going to be a strong advantage during control point B. Now, I didn't look at the timer, but I think we're still about a minute and a half to 2 minutes away from the announcement on this, so there's still going to be a lot of time to rotate around the map, grab some more camps, grab some extra pressure. There's going to be 6 seconds left on this camp as it wasn't showing up on our mini-map, but either way. That's a sick combo. I missed what the combo was. Either way, fortification camp grabbed on the left. We'll see the same thing on the right side. This is going to be pressure cleared out by, or excuse me, pressure pushed up by Cure. 15 stacks on Tomster, so you can see once we click on the Stitches, you're going to have 106 base movement speed. Wait, why is it 106? Isn't it? It only goes up by 5%. Nani? Everyone knows that math is Bahamut's enemy. Here's the thing, all right? I work in engineering. I deal with fractional inches from 7 a.m. till 4 p.m. PDT. After that, I turn off my brain because Bahamut doesn't want to do math anymore. Plus my base is 12 because everything's in inches, so that also throws me off quite often. Like somehow one time we were doing something, like we were talking about time for something, like meeting up or something like that, and like I was using 12 as my base rather than, you know, 60. Anyway, it was one of the most potato things I've done in a while. Like I think I was talking to my dad, and he was just like, "How did you do that?" And he was just like, "I get how you did it, but how did you do that?" Hook into toss. Thank you. Yes. It is actually a really good combo. You're able to really throw the enemy team away from, throw one of the enemy members away from their friendly team fairly effectively. Fractional inches, dang. Base 12? I mean, yeah, everything is 12. Well, I use it's US. Everything's good to be Canadian. Yeah, I know. Metric system, millimeters and things, inches. Ew, yeah. Well, I mean, I work in the United States and I work in the steel industry, so everything is feet and inches. I mean, I work in the US, so it's feet and inches. Either way, it's going to be 13s up for both sides, 3 to 6 in kills. Imagine not having a base 12. It'd be interesting. All right, chat. We have our control point B opening up here, and that's going to be... I thought they were going to try and step up onto this, but that's still going to be Stitches in mid lane pushing this back, looking for more regeneration globes. Okay, no, they need to be at 30 for them to get another 5%. But actually, a little bit of a fight breaking out down here. Who doesn't have a question talent? There we go. So they have channel in their favor. They're going to start getting that percent up. Let's see if team looking for work are going to be able to grab this Trickle Out Protector, or if Team Feedem can turn it around once again. Toss goes out from Garrosh. Kier going to be diving in as well. Hanzo with the arrow just narrowly misses Kier right there. Point going to be base 2, stupid binary jokes. Oh, I see what you mean. I see. It took me a second. VP onto 2. What's the setup after this? Gorge went out, I think. I thought I heard Gorge. I swore I heard Gorge. Either way, that's gonna be the friendly toss out onto Garrosh, or from Garrosh right there. They go for the hook, which was really risky, but they end up throwing the Joanna and finding the kill. Tomster ends up walking into that and goes down. Bit of an odd one right there. Casanova gets some healing at the last second. Lutano trying to chase into that. Oh, the Warbreaker. That was so impactful. Puns intended. Wow. And meanwhile, Goku's just over here with 30% range on the Stormbow, just poking out and able to kill the catapult from a distance. But 28% in favor for the members of Looking for Work. And don't worry, even in Canada, the construction industry is mostly inches. I mean, I guess that makes sense because Canada works a lot with the U.S., so they have to pander to our potato-ness. That makes sense. I work at a university in the U.S. in research. Everything is meters. Well, because... Hold on. Cure, can you get out of this one, bud? Toss goes out onto Jaina, and I think there's a Detainment Strike to force them back. Just bouncing all around here. They find the kill onto the Zeratul. Fury getting very low here. The Crystal Aegis was used as well. Ice Block from the Casanova to save themselves. They end up getting Vala. It's a 2 for none, and they're down 16 talent here during all of this, chat. They find 2 kills, and that pushes them just near into 16 themselves. They jump onto the point. Really good play coming out from Looking for Work. I will say this, science-based things within the US I do believe are still are metric. Like I think we still use like milliliters and stuff like that for anything in like research and science. Or I might just be I might be wrong on that, but I feel like all like chemistry and stuff like that, American steel is sold by the foot. It is. It's actually sold in RL, random lengths. So you'll get like you'll order like 15 sticks of 1.5 schedule 40 by 20 feet, and they come in RL, which is random lengths, which means that sometimes it's 21 feet. Collusion gonna get hooked in there by Tomster, who tries to step forward. That's a huge Warlord's challenge. They find Lucio. Collusion does put the Crystal Aegis on themselves, gonna use the Detainment Strike to walk back. It's going to be the Falling Sword from Zugrug, finds the kill onto the Jaina, so it's a trade out right there. The Lornado's gonna be forcing them back away from the front gate as Zugrug is getting very low, but Stitches is as well. Gets a slam out. Joanna goes down. Hook goes out. Doesn't connect. 99% on this Trigla Protector. Lutano trying to get the multi-shot out. Doesn't find the kill, but they need to back out. They don't have a well. Does Tomster have a well up and available? Because they need to do something soon. Chemistry stuff uses milliliters, etc. Okay, that's what I thought. You're right. Most sciences and mechanical engineering is metric. That is true, yes. Mechanical engineering that I've run into is I believe metric a lot of the time, because that is a very standardized thing. But like steel, for example, steel is just feet and inches, just based on because the fact that it's so. Oh my god, okay, I thought they had Gorge up and available. Collusion actually going to be knocked out of the. Oh my god. Zeratul gets bodied right there. This is going to be the charge in their favor. I think they should be able to get this Triglav Protector. Casanova back. Hook goes out. Oh my god, these just hooks are like a magnet on Collusion right now. They drop, Crystal Aegis will not save you from that one right there, and that is going to be another kill in favor for the members of Looking for Work as they grab the second Triglav Protector of the game 14 minutes in here, and it's going to be pretty strong. Now, here's the thing to note. Bottom lane, look at this siege coming in from all of these archers, or I guess you could say gunners. Dear Lord, Moist Weenus, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, my friends. Stark, Vita, Deadly, Bickle, and Aziriel, enjoy your gifted subs, enjoy your Asthma Pogs, your finger guns, as well as your Baja Rages and your Gilded Beard in chat. Seriously, Moist Weenus, MVP, thank you so much, and also thank you so much for the 69 bits, as well as the, okay, no, it's just the 69 bits. God dang it. Twitch, come on. Hooker Magnet is an allowed thing in this chat. Either way, Trigla Protector is going to be pushing in through the top lane. Are they trying to end with this? No. They're just trying to do... Okay, so this is something I've talked earlier in a different Volskaya Foundry game where they're able to siege in through top lane, grab the keep, and so now they have constant catapult pressure. Control point C is going to be a lot easier for them due to the fact that they can delay out and let minion waves, minion waves crash into the core and potentially just take the game. I can't tell you how many TESPA Collegiate Series games actually ended because of the fact that they had a condition like this and they fought over a control point C or a repeat of control point A and then just delayed this out for the enemy team to back out, and then they were able to find or get the minions to end the game. But Trigla Protector goes down. 19 talent here rounding the corner for the members of Looking for Work, and we'll go ahead and cycle through some of the other numbers here. Now, I want to look at Stitches. 111%, so I wonder if that 5% is more like a 5.5% and it's rounding to 6, because it should be 10%. Hanzo with the arrow. Decker King coming through. That's going to be the Warlord's challenge. That was going to be the break it down from the Lucio. VP onto a couple in the back line on the right-hand side. Falling Sword on top of a lot of that. Does get the knock-up. Dark Chimera makes it out right there. Crystal Aegis on to Lutano on that Vala. Ends up getting the big blow-up right there onto them. They end up finding the Zeratul as well. This is going to be quite a few members going down on the on the left-hand side. They find Collusion as well. Realistically, they can rush top and end game. They've got a wave already up there. Moist gift to Bahamut Gaming. Mikey. Oh, Lucio goes down. That's 4 down. They rush this top lane. Tomster, please. Seriously, though, Tomster on the Stitches? I gotta say, Tomster on Stitches is MVP in this game. 100%. Tomster is the MVP here. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. That is it. The HeroesHype Premier Series comes to a final, or I guess comes to a close. The grand finals, we have Looking for Work. First place. GG. Well played. Moist Venus, thank you for the 69 bits.
Nice work, Bone Daddy.
Okay, sorry, I got a Discord message about something. I was confused. Ewok Thor, thank you for the 70 bits. Thank you, Moist Venus, for the 69 bits. For some reason, Streamlabs doesn't want to resend your gifted subs, but thank you seriously so much. Oh no, that's gonna be Straw with the 2,500. Hello, Straw.
Collectively, but if sweetness can win, and it can, then I'll still be here tomorrow to high-five you yesterday, my friend. Peace.
All right, I think we're gonna get an interview with
Terminator
Fury here.
2500 bonus 250 called it. Thanks for casting.
Dude, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much for the bits. Holy crap, the support, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, everybody, we have to get this set up here because we have Fury coming in here in just a second. Actually, I am going to be joined by Fury at this time. Congratulations. How are you feeling? It is so late for you, I bet.
Oh, man. I feel like we just played, like, the most intense, like, HEC match, like, ever. Like, that was such a hype series to play in.
I'm honestly like, I'm losing my mind over this one right now. That was such an insane night of games. Sorry, hold on. I need to turn down OBS so it's not overpowering you. But either way, let's talk about this. You had yesterday. You went up against Team Feedem in the winners bracket to decide who was actually going to get the 1-game advantage, and they took a 3-0 against you. Was there any sort of prep that came in today? What was it that kind of brought the momentum for you all?
We didn't really prep that much at the game. Like, we just kind of came in, just wanted to play our own game. I just kind of noticed, like, I was permabanning Tracer, but Casanova gave me a little speech that, like, he can deal with the Tracer as long as there's no task. I'm just like, all right, I think the task is more of an issue than Tracer would be. So we started, like, making sure they don't get tasks, and it was a lot easier. I think overall, though, besides the draft, I think our team played a lot better today compared to yesterday.
I gotta say, you all played insane games today. Now, I want to say this. Do you feel like that Tomb of the Spider Queen game was a lot easier because you had your main tank Uther? I know chat was pumped that you got main tank Uther finally.
Yeah, I definitely would agree. Like, I'm not sure if it's Freedom. They've been banning Uther every single time against us, so I'm sure they didn't forget that Uther was still available. I'm sure they were gonna, like, assume that I would just instantly take it and just play around it. But yeah, we played really well that game as well. It
was honestly like, I saw it and I was like, that's a risk. Like, let's be honest, like, you went up against CTV and that was a best of 5 that you had to also play before this best of 7, which was all the games in this best of 7. And that went into 4 matches, and you had that Volskaya game and they didn't ban it out. And like, that Volskaya game looked dominant. I was just so surprised that they were like, all right, we'll just let that Uther through, because you on Uther with Holy Shock, it's just terrifying. I'll be honest here, Fury.
I said Volskaya, sorry, you meant Tomb.
No, versus CTV. You played it on
Oh, CTV.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm jumping around here on you.
No,
But
okay.
no,
Someday.
you absolutely ran through them on that Tomb of Spider Queen game. Now, you played all these games. What are comms like, especially in Volskaya, the last game, the final game in a best of 7 series? What are comms like, after playing all these games today? Are you still very talkative? Is it like, are you slowing down the pacing? How do you kind of keep your momentum in such a long day of games?
In all honesty, the whole team was just super like pumped and like we had an adrenaline rush. Like I think Feedem's obviously the only team that like gives us that that rush that we used to have back when we were all pros. It's like we're all ex-pros playing like versus each other. So when we have a close set like that going into the final game, it's like we're all super pumped. It's like me personally, I was like, all right, a super long set against Feedem, I really don't want to lose again, because every single set, like I don't know, the past like few months, like we've been dropping the whole set to Feedem. So it's pretty nice to finally get a win overall. And it was like, yeah, it was a really good set overall. I'm sure all the viewers enjoyed watching every single game. But yeah, props to all the players and you and everybody who's still awake at the time.
I gotta say, like it's like 2 a.m. for most people on the East Coast. It's 11 o'clock for me, and I'm tired. I can't imagine what everyone is like over there. But I don't want to keep you too much longer. Before I let you run out of here, any shout outs that you'd like to give? The floor is all yours.
Yeah, huge shout out to all the Heroes community. Glad that everybody is still supporting the game, checking out the stream, that Bahamut's casting. So shout out to you for casting. Thanks as always. Have a blast. Shout out to my team, of course. Lots of fun. Sadly, Droplets doesn't want to play with us anymore because he's too cool for us. So we had to pick up Goku, which Goku's just as cool. But
Yo, Goku killed it on that Hanzo consistently tonight.
Goku's popping off.
Mm-hmm.
But huge shout out to Tom that last game. He got a lot of insane hooks on the stitches that just pressured Feedem to react to Tom getting those picks. And then shout out to our non-existent coach Zeus. He kind of pops in every now and then. Former Team Liquid coach from EU.
Mm-hmm.
He's just helping us out every now and then. He just comes in at the end, says, "Good job, guys," and that's about it.
Sometimes that's all you need. I mean, when we do the Test with Collegiate series, some of the producers literally pop in and go, "You're doing great," and then leave the channel. I'm like, that's all I need. I'm good. I just need someone to tell me I'm doing a good job. But no, these games were so much fun, and I had an absolute blast with them. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you so much for the interview, and congratulations on your first place for the HeroesHype Premier Series.
Yep, thank you so much. Have a good night, everyone.
You have a great night too, Fury.